Everybody get your balls right up. Go on and get your balls right up. Where are Kara's breasts?
They're gone.
They've left the building, but Kara's mind is here.
Welcome
and that's all we need.
to the Summer Bitchathon. Thought Jackie and I could throw on a couple of bathing suits and really let loose, but forgot that mine is exactly the color of a green screen.
Of a green screen.
So here I am once again.
Yes,
Yeah.
and I love your Invisitits. I do feel like it's kind of like an Invisalign. And what are you trying to do with your tits? Are you trying to mold them into a different shape?
I think it's like kind of a metaphor for like my tits or whatever you want them to be.
Wow.
Are they this background?
Whoa.
Are they this background? Or this one?
Your balls up.
You
How's the chat doing? Let's pop off, chat. We can't wait to hear from you. Yes, we are live here in our studio, and we can't wait to talk to you.
So excited.
We've got people starting to line up in our call center, not in real life, because
Our
that
call
would be
center.
scary. Never show up at the call center, all right?
Our calls are being handled in India, and they will send people over.
Yes! Go to bit.ly/LPN hotline to get on the list.
Yeah.
Kara, how the hell are you doing? Who's bitching at you today?
What's bitching at me is my stress rash, Jackie. I'm stressed.
Ooh, that's kind of fun and sexy.
Kind of,
right?
but kind of hot. My summer tan also has like a light contact dermatitis
Ooh, I
on
like
it.
Your rash has
I'm
a
just
tan.
like, okay, I'm leaving tomorrow for my trip, driving cross country with my children. First stop is Vegas. We're leaving at 7:30 at night. My kids are going to fall asleep and then wake up in Vegas. Am I the bitch? Because that's going to be the most traumatic thing that ever happened.
Yeah, it is.
They're going to like wake up at midnight and be like, huh? And like, it'll be like the sounds of giddling, 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 and like some
Yeah,
guy blowing
your future.
cigarette smoke in their face.
Honestly, as long as you don't use their entire college fund, by the time they wake up, I imagine they won't be that terrified.
I've never spent more than like $200 in Vegas, to be honest.
Whoa, good for you. What kind of magic shows are you seeing?
For gambling, for
Oh, okay.
gambling.
I was like, that.
Oh, I'm throwing down to see
Penn and Teller.
Cirque. I don't
Donkey
know. What have I
shows?
seen? I've seen a bunch of random crap. Last time I saw Drag Race, but that was for free.
Oh, but Erica Rodriguez, hello from Tokyo. Hello, everybody.
Whoa,
It's
hello
so
from
wonderful
Tokyo.
talking to you live, and I am so excited to get into. I'm saying get your balls up. Meanwhile, our balls are currently closed.
And as you can see, I cannot see the buzz balls.
No, they're over.
I have
here.
not seen the buzz balls that are being presented to me today.
No.
This is a secret.
Yes, they are
Buzzball
secret. And
taste
I will say,
test.
these are not what I fear is probably the worst of the 3 new flavors that they have put out. What I will throw it out there, I guess I can assume one of them. They are both, well, I guess one's patriotic and one's soccer related. This one's called Goal Melon, which doesn't sound like that's not like a pun.
that
There's no
mean?
joke in there. It's just Goal Melon, and it is spelled Goal Melon for some reason. And then also this one, which actually in this day and age, truly terrifying, is just called Flags and Freedom. And I don't know if I want to know what that tastes like.
I think if we drink that one, we become MAGA.
Or is it,
I don't want that.
Maybe it's just gunpowder, which I think would kind of make for an explosive evening.
Which
your
is
balls
my
up.
right. It's my
Yes.
right to drink gunpowder, Jackie.
Yeah, so which one do you want? Do you want Goal Melon?
Well, I'm
or
trying to
Flags and
really quickly
Freedom?
think of what. Okay, so it's got Brazil, Argentina, Mexico.
Anybody else? Has anybody tried these in the chat? I do. Gloomy Ghost says, tastes like liberal tears.
Yeah.
Mine just says, does it taste like hot dogs? And
Hot dog water, baby.
if it's chunky, I'll chunk it.
What would you think that would be better? Goal lemon? Like something
Melon.
Goal, but like this is a bad pun. Goal melon. That makes no sense, right?
No, I don't
Am I
think
missing
so.
a pun?
Is there a word
Goal
that
melon.
it should be? Does anyone know
Like
ball
if it was
words?
goal lemon, you could be like, okay, it's kind of like the L goes into. It's not even good, but it's not goal melon.
No, it's not. Maybe the woman that owns this, maybe she was having a bad day.
She was like, I don't play soccer.
I was like, I don't know, a goal melon. Okay, so that you're telling me that I'm going to be drinking the
No,
Flags
I
of
want to
Freedom.
try both.
Oh, okay.
So
All right, we'll try
Can
both.
we? Are you? I'm not sick. If you don't mind sharing with me.
No, my lips are clean. Only one
All
way
right,
to
let's
find out
crack
if they
this,
are, I
baby.
guess.
I think you know what this is gonna taste like. This is gonna taste like kind of like like a Midori sour. I feel.
Ooh, you think so? Oh, yeah. Donna Party says flags and freedom. Somehow, always the one thing that gives you heartburn applies to everyone. And you're damn right. Let's find out how free it tastes.
Okay, the Goal melon does taste like a Midori sour, but it has an aftertaste of Bounce dryer sheets,
See, and this
and I don't like it.
tastes like vodka made out with an orange. And it is not the way you want it to be.
Okay, I'll be the judge of that.
Okay, get in
the
there.
one you're drinking,
Gold melon?
it's like
Gold melon?
It's like bright green.
Green. Oh, yeah.
This one's clear.
This is like a brat. This is a brat color and not something that you probably should put inside your system. That's much better. That's much better than
terrible.
Flags and Freedom. Guess what,
Flags
guys?
and freedom. This tastes terrible.
Flags and Freedom tastes like shit. Surprise!
Freedom tastes bad.
Patriotism and shove it up your ass. Get your balls up, y'all.
I guess I do want them to put us into camps. I hate the taste of freedom here.
Yeah,
you know?
you're right. You know, we're
Take
on
me
our way
away.
there anyway.
Yeah.
So as long as we got our balls and our tits are on the outside of our caftans, then we are doing all right. I like this because your no tits technically looks a lot sexier than my actual tits. I think that your ghost tits are.
I feel we should have both done green.
Yeah, I hate that you can. Should I just cut my tits off so you can't see them? I feel like it's not fair. You get invisitits. I want it to be like the invisible man's tits.
But I feel like for most people, it just looks like I'm wearing I mean, not now in this shot, but it looks like I'm just wearing a coral top.
It does look like you're wearing a cool
Unless
top.
they change the background and key something crazy in where it looks like, I don't know, ramen noodles are on my tits or something.
Whoa, I don't know what you put in your bras, and I'm not asking.
It's none of my business.
No, thank you. But also, Boga Marie, it actually feels correct that the MAGA one is orangey and disgusting.
Yes.
You're right.
Good
and honestly,
call.
if that was a part of the deduction of flags and freedom, I would love that. If he's getting booed at the Knicks game. Look at this baby. Look at this baby shouldn't be in the pool by
God.
itself. Someone get this baby out of the
What
fucking
is on
pool.
the baby's head? A little towel to dry its wisp of hair on
no
top?
hair?
Come on.
You better watch out.
Get out of here, you dumb little baby.
I think that we're getting angry. The more I think about
Are we
flags
going to
and
get some
freedom-
of our other ones, or are we going to just drink these and suck it up?
Nah, bitch, you gonna suck it up.
Oh.
Looks like you gonna be sucking up that melon. We're gonna have to both take down both of. I think we're gonna mix it. I think we
I'm not putting that in my wine. I'm not gonna.
I'm not putting that in my wine.
I'm not tainting my wine with that
I'm not.
garbage.
Well, guys, I was gonna bitch about Ariana Grande, but we've got people in our call center and they're staring at us.
We'll come back to it.
Taking off their clothes too, but they're not green screen, so keep them on. Keep on your clothes, or else you're gonna have to shut off the camera. Unfortunately, it stills the stream.
First caller.
Let's get on it. What's going on? Hello,
Howdy,
hello.
howdy.
Hi.
What's your name? What's your situation? And why are you so beautiful?
You're too kind to me. Oh my gosh. I am so excited to talk to two of the hottest women I know.
Oh.
My name is Viv.
Hi, Viv.
This has been a bitchuation that's been going on for about a year and a half. And I just would love to bring peace to myself, to those involved, to my sweet husband.
Ooh,
so that we
okay.
can all move on.com.
Now, does the husband deserve the peace?
I guess that'll be part of your decision. won't it?
Okay,
honorable
let's
judges.
see it, Viv. All right, babe.
Okay, I have a little timeline. There is a lot of information. I will be very respectful of our time. Some of the context is important, so I appreciate you buckling up.
I just appreciate that you did the before work, and so we're ready for you. We're ready. We're ready to jump in.
No bong rips until I got through this, so that will be my
Proud of
Wow.
you. I've also not had any bong rips today, and that is impressive for
Sacrifice.
both of
God.
us.
God, we're
guys are-
both so strong.
Thank you.
Some of God's strongest soldiers. Okay, so my husband proposed to me in the spring of 2023. We have a long engagement.
Yeah.
That's not very typical where we're from, but we are like, we want time to plan. We also aren't going to have our family give us a lot of money, like any money. Let's be freaking real.
Yeah.
Any money, it's all kind of on us. We're planning a small, intimate ceremony, but we want to have a big party with our friends. We really love hosting and saw this as an opportunity to do so. So we begin planning our wedding party, asking folks questions about travel plans, if it's reasonable. We have a few friends who live across the country, but for the most part, we're pretty concentrated in Utah and Colorado.
Okay.
I really want to get married in my home state, Colorado, because I want to smoke weed all week long. So,
Yeah.
Dude,
Dude, it's 4:20 right now in LA when you just said that. Just pointing it out.
Wow, it is,
I knew
Viv.
the
So
spirit
this
invibed me.
this might mean something. I feel.
Yeah, I honestly feel like I should take it. Oh man,
just
it's
got
already
chills,
4:21.
Viv.
I was going to take a picture.
But please.
The moment is past. Viv, keep going.
So we start to be like, okay, would it be crazy if we asked you guys to travel to Colorado? We'll be in Western Colorado, so it's a little bit cheaper. We're also looking at, for the same price of a wedding venue for one night, getting an Airbnb for everyone, and we can all be there for a week. We're all doing it DIY, and so we can kind of hang out. It's not something that we would typically do, is be able to get all of our friends together in an Airbnb for a week and have this long celebration. But we touched base with people. We said it'd be about $500 for a single person, $1,000 for an entire week at this Airbnb. You can show up when you would like to.
For an entire week?
For an entire week.
Okay, okay. That's,
yeah,
I mean,
yeah.
a week vacay for 1,000 is pretty fucking good. Okay, please.
1,000 per person.
Yes.
$1,000 per
got it.
couple.
Per
couple?
Oh my
couple.
God.
What?
Everybody,
Sorry,
for
that
the
we
most
just
part,
have LA sticker shock.
Yeah,
because
it's LA. Yeah,
so cheap.
it's our problem.
I did try to be really mindful of people's budgets, tried to like put this together. It's 3 different houses. Everybody would have their own rooms.
Yeah.
A couple of friends who would have to share, but they were all super cool. And that we would mostly be doing big meals as like, because we cook. My brother-in-law and his wife also cook. We were all excited to have these big like cookouts together.
Love this. Love this.
So we start reaching out to people. We say, is this something that you'd be comfortable with 2 years in advance? We get a lot of green lights, no real strong objections. I go, if you do have an objection and you feel uncomfortable saying no to me, please reach out to my husband. He's very nice and you can approach him, whatever.
Just send him to the husband. Be like, he can deal with this better, so just send it over there.
And around December, when we start to kind of finalize that we're going to do this Airbnb, when we're talking about things, we're at a bar with our friend. It will be important later. She's a trans woman. She's come out in the past few years, and has just really appreciated the safe place that we have been for her coming out. This is relevant. She starts sharing a story from high school about one of these guys who's invited to be in my husband's wedding party. We'll call him Jay. During high school, Jay seemed like a fucking asshole, if you ask me. He was just kind of one of those like edgelord mean guys, but I guess that's the case for many guys in high school. I don't know. And that he like had kind of gotten the friend
Always
group
grow
to,
out of it.
That's what you hope.
Yeah.
That they kind of got everyone to unfriend my husband for a few like days or a week, and just that it was like this like funny bit. And I was like, that's not funny. That's not what friends do.
No.
Are you sure you want to have this person in your wedding party? Like, the people in my wedding party are all friends that I knew from college. Like, we're pretty close. We've stayed in contact. The people in my husband's wedding party are friends from high school that they've all stayed in contact. They all play Discord. They play TTRPGs every week.
Ooh,
they were really close. They maintained it, you know?
Yeah.
I just don't have that, and I love that for them. I love that they have that. It's just not for me. We also knew our wedding parties would be uneven. I'm fine with that. I was going to have the smaller wedding party. I don't care about the matchy-matchy. It's not important.
Love this.
So I go, are you sure you want this person to be in the wedding party? Like, that doesn't seem like friend behavior. And some of the things, like some of the jokes that you tell me that he still makes to this day, just don't seem like friend behavior to me. And they were like, no, like he's been one of our friends for like 20 years. Like, that's just how guys josh. And I was like, Aster, are you sure you want this guy here? Like, he doesn't sound like he's very respectful to your identity either, and like asks someone comfy questions. And she's like, no, I'm like excited to bridge the gap with him, that sort of thing.
Okay.
And I go, okay, like as long as you're comfortable with it. And so they're like, and also we don't want to invite everyone else to be in the wedding party except for him and him be left out. And I go, that's not a good reason.
Right.
But okay.
Not a good reason.
Sure.
Not a good enough reason.
Guys
but,
are such pussies about talking about their problems. Okay, keep going.
you know, I'm not
For real. It certainly won't spiral into a bigger issue.
I bet it won't.
So we send out our save the dates around a year in advance. We also, so a year in advance, we get married June 2025. May 2024, we send out save the dates. in like March and April of 2024, I send out official invites to be part of our wedding party. It's just I thought it was sweet. I wanted to do it. It was for me. I picked out like a special book for each of my friends. So one of my friends, I got like a 1970s How to Live with the Land sort of thing, and a little shooter that they could shoot, and then photos of us throughout the years.
Cute.
And I did this for everyone. So I went on to Facebook. I Facebook stalked his friends. I also know all of his friends except for Jay. And so I have photos throughout our 6 years of being in a relationship on trips with them, hanging out with them, that I also included in all of the care packages.
Why hasn't Jay been on any of these trips? Because he lives like far away or something?
Yeah, so we live in like Utah. He lives in like Indianapolis.
Oh.
One over there.
Yeah.
Yeah, over there. Not in like, not like New York. It's not somewhere like that. It's like some, like on a military base. I don't know, man.
Okay, but not
you get
close. So he
the point.
hasn't really been
not
around
close.
physically.
Right.
Okay.
Correct. I've never met him. I've met every other member of the wedding party. And my husband has met all of my members of the wedding party. And we hang out pretty regularly. Even if they live kind of far away, we like have yearly trips where they at least come for like a big music event here or whatever. And like, so for like all of the masked people in the wedding party, I gave them tie clips that were like specially personalized. So
Love
Jay's
this.
really
You're going
into
above
D&D
and beyond for both sides of the parties, right?
I'm a Leo heavy chart. I like to
Love
give gifts.
this.
I love to be sweet. Anyways,
Yes.
so folks thank us. They accept. They say, hell yeah, we're super excited. We get no objections from anyone. We send out invites probably around December of 2025. And then about 2 months before our wedding, I start like rounding up RSVPs just because it is DIY. So I don't want us to buy more stuff than we truly need. And that we can start solidifying things with the one thing that we're not doing DIY, which is the food, the catering. So I haven't heard anything from Jay. I've had to follow up. We had a website that had like people's bios to get to know them because we have a lot of queer people. So I wanted people's pronouns out there. I wanted us to be respectful of each other.
Love this.
And like bios and that kind of thing. And like just photos, and kind of had to chase down some of them. I wasn't like crazy about it. I was like, if you don't want to do this, you don't have to do it, you know, just a little something. And I keep referring to him and his wife coming. She's invited. I keep asking them. I like reach out to, I'm texting him and he's talking about how excited he is, Jay. And about 2 months out, he says, oh, by the way, it's not my wife and I, it's just going to be me. And I go, oh, okay, that kind of messes with our math a little bit, but no big deal. I'm rolling with it. We can rock it. About a month out from the wedding, he texts my husband and says, hey man, we can't make it happen with money. There's no way that I can go there. Sorry. And I go, that's fine. Like it's fine. Other than we're a month out and we've been talking about this for 2 years. A little bit more notice than a month out would have been sick.
Yeah.
But also we're already paying for this Airbnb. We're already out the money for you and your wife to come. If it's a matter of money, and if my husband really would like you to be here, come anyways. Just buy the ticket.
Oh,
if you can
no.
afford the
Yeah.
plane
Pay
ticket,
for it? Do you end up paying for this?
Well, they're gonna have to pay it
It's-
anyway. That is what she's saying. So it's like
Right,
if they
so
can
you may
swing
as well.
if they can swing the plane tickets, you're saying like we can.
Yes.
We'll just get you on the. Got it.
yeah, we're out of it anyways. So, and so he goes, okay, yeah, I can do that. I can come. My wife will stay home and I'll afford the ticket. And I go, cool, rock it. He arrives.
Okay,
and
so
I
he
don't
does
know.
come. Okay.
He
Ooh,
does
the
come.
flipping
He
of
has
the
arrived.
paper. Okay, all right. He,
Yeah,
all
yeah,
right,
yeah.
he arrives. All right, you're meeting this guy, right?
Chapter
Yes.
4. Jay
Chapter
arrives.
4,
Okay.
Jay
Okay.
comes. So he introduces himself. He does this really big nice guy act. I don't know. As someone who's always been a fat queer woman, I can always smell bullshit. I can always smell when you're putting on airs, when you're being Mr. Nice Guy,
at you,
and there's
bitch.
like these red flags, you know?
Yeah.
You know, and so I was just like, yikes, this is a little ick. I don't love this energy, but whatever. Hello, welcome. I'm gonna make you feel welcome just like everybody else. The theme for the week is I'm Bridechilla, not Bridezilla.
Yeah.
Of this.
Yeah. Smoking weed, we're doing anything DIY. If it doesn't work, we're moving past
We're in
that.
Colorado,
Moving
bitch.
states.
Let's fucking get high and have a win.
Let's do it.
But it sounds like that's not what ended up happening. So what goes on?
Yeah.
So he starts to kind of tell some like icky jokes, and I go, ooh, that's not funny. Ooh, I don't like that.
Ugh.
And he starts to stop hanging kind of out around me. I kind of notice him ogling my friends and just like being pretty handsy. And these are all queer women. So like, it's like, I can feel the energy from them of just being like, I'm not interested,
Please
bro.
don't.
And also, you have a wife? What is this? Like, this isn't like your weekend away. And I just
want you to know you're getting
anything.
lots of rips for Viv and chat. Everyone's hitting the bongs for you. I
Thank
just
you,
wanted you to
brothers.
know. I want you to know that your weed is not being unvalidated. I need you to know.
Thank you, sweet babies.
You're
So
so
my husband and my brother-in-law spend a lot of time babysitting Jay. So does our friend Aster, kind of keeping him away from the other queer people because he's saying some shit that's like not like MAGA, but it's just like, yo, man, we're not your therapy. We're not here for you to explore your gender with us.
It's a wedding
you
weekend.
Go do that with yeah.
A
We're having
week.
fun. We're drinking. Yeah. He starts to make jokes about how it's all downhill for my husband from here, how he's gonna get fat, and I'm just like, whoa. That's not how we are in this house. We love all bodies, and if he gains weight, it's just like, yo, and I'm not. You get to draw your boundaries. This is your friend. I'm not jumping in here. And this kind of continues, but I don't hear any like major complaints from anyone. So I'm working on wedding. I'm going. I'm moving. We're doing it. Day of the wedding, we have an announcement. Turn off your phones. All that good stuff. In the middle of our ceremony, his phone goes off.
Oh, of course.
It rings so loud during our vows, and it's a reminder for him to go to his marriage counseling.
After he fucking ditched his wife to come to the oh, great.
Dude,
Okay,
that
good,
rocks.
good,
That's
good.
so fucking funny.
Good.
I'm sorry your thing got, but like,
It's a good bit.
It is a good bit. It's a good bit. Horrible though, but please continue.
sounds like he needed the
happens-
reminder too.
Yeah.
Listen. His flight ends up getting canceled the day that he was supposed to leave. So while we had like 2 extra days, they were supposed to be 2 J-free days with all of our friends.
Oh no.
Out of here,
Hurricane
Jay.
Jay has made land and is not clearing up for a few days.
Correct. He gets
Okay.
very intoxicated. He's on the phone with his wife. She does not believe his plane got canceled. She believes that he has skipped his flight. On and on. They've been on the phone for hours.
They really need
He
that
comes
counseling.
in.
Yeah.
He goes, yeah, actually really starts to dig into the gender shit again. And I said, yo, man, I'm done with this. I've dealt with it for a week. We've put up for it with a week. I'm done. Like, shut it down.
Yeah.
Go lay down. I end up finding out. So our friends had left like 80 milligrams of edibles for me and friends to share. He just downs them all. Just takes them all at once, 80 milligrams of edibles. And I go,
You're
yo,
fucking Bride Chilla, and you take Bride Chilla's fucking edibles?
You take Bride Chilla's edibles, and Bride Chilla would also not take 80 milligrams of edibles.
Yeah, I was
Bride
gonna
Chilla
say
would be
this
dead.
guy's a douche. There's no way he can handle that much either. So
He
does he
also
start? Does he
goes-
proceed to like shit his pants and go crazy?
Yes, he goes fucking crazy. It comes to the point where like he's like talking about my husband's substance abuse. It's not a problem. It's not. This is so inappropriate and so out of left field. And
Who
not
has
relevant.
80 milligrams of weed like coursing through their veins and then starts
also just
going,
went and drank-
your substance problem?
Half a bottle of wine that wasn't his. It was one of my friends. He has gone and drank everybody else's alcohol that was in the other house, that was in the other fridge. And finally, like, I had to get my brother-in-law, and I was like, you need to escort him out, or I'm gonna fucking lose it, dog. Like,
Yeah.
I'm gonna go fucking ape shit after this week. And then I start to find out that he's been really like icky, hitting on my friends, like a little handsy, a little like invading privacy, a little.
Ew,
And I
on
was like,
top
why the
of
fuck did no one tell
everything?
me?
Yeah, he's a mess.
And they said, well, we didn't want to upset you at your wedding. And I said, okay, whatever, fuck this shit. I don't ever have to talk to him again. He's my friend on Facebook because I had to stalk him for the gifts, right? So we're coming to the end. I promise, I swear to God.
We're here with you, babe.
Our friends on Facebook, I post a Halloween picture. I dressed as sexy Aunt Gladys for Halloween.
I bet you fucking killed it, dude.
Thank you. I wore a little leopard bikini and a little blazer, and I had a little brooch right at my titties. I posted my like big bosom. It was beautiful. It was gorgeous. It got lots of attention from all the right people.
Nice.
This man has not liked, commented, reacted to anything on Facebook before this moment. My husband's friends, who I'm also friends with all of them, they all react to our regular life updates, to our wedding updates. He has not done anything for the wedding. He has not said anything on the wedding. He loves this post. And then several months later, he's playing Discord with them on their TTRPG, and he gets on fucking wasted. And then he goes on a rant talking about how he hates his penis is the problem, that our trans friend must understand it, that he wants to just chop it off. and that like and my husband goes, hey man, I think you're a little intoxicated, you gotta go lay down, you gotta sleep this off. And he's like, my wife's out of town, I can do whatever the fuck I want. And he goes, also, I don't want to hear you talk about my wife, man. Your wife is clearly so thirsty and unsatisfied. Look at what she's posting on like Facebook and like
fucking excuse me,
goes crazy. And I was like, I'm done. I want nothing. I don't want him. I don't want to hear about him. I blocked him on things. He then makes a fake Instagram account to follow me after I've unfriended and blocked him. I haven't said anything to him. I've chosen peace. I said, I'm not going to tell you off. Like, I used to do that kind of thing where I would like waste all, and it's not worth my energy. It's not worth my time.
Yeah.
But he's now, several months later, sent apologies to the group after getting kicked off of Discord. He reached out to a different Discord that he was on and asked for gambling advice on sports gambling, which immediately got him kicked from the Discord because that's against the rules. And now kind of everyone is like, well, we don't really talk to him. We're kind of ghosting him. And my husband's like, am I the bitch for ending a 20-year relationship, but not really telling him why we ended the relationship? And I'm like, he knows. He knows the behavior that he's done.
Come on.
And I'm a little like, am I the bitch for like having sat on all of the shit that I feel and not expressing any of it and just keep biting my tongue and like just choosing the peaceful path of like blocking and like, you have my cell phone number. If you want to text me an apology, you can. I don't really fucking want to read it. But, you know, none of these actions have been taken. He's never apologized to all of the people who he's done harm. He only ever says these shitty things to our friend who is trans and then comes back and says, yo, I'm so sorry. I don't mean to be a shitty guy. And like, she wants to be nice to him because he's all alone. He has no friends. And it's like, well, of course he has no friends. He's fucking terrible.
Damn.
But anyways.
No, he's terrible. It sounds like he's a cheater and maybe has an alcohol problem and maybe has a
He might have a
gambling
problem.
But where I'm bumping is he hates his dick and wants to chop it off.
His penis. He hates his penis. Get your balls up, cut your dicks off. I guess it is just one of those. That is such a. I feel like I'm not a psychiatrist, but it's like times like that where it does make me want to be like, man, we could really go down a rabbit hole about this guy. I think that get him as far away from your life as you can. I think that you were honestly being so wonderful. You didn't make your final decision until you met and were continuously offended by this piece of garbage on your wedding week.
Yeah.
So the fact that like you already were giving him the benefit of the doubt, good for you. That is like, talk about a patience that I don't think a lot of people would have. You already, like, you went above and beyond what I feel like you had to do. I think that like, even I would have put a stance, even just said, I don't know him, he's not in the wedding party. And so I'm proud of you that you didn't even do that. You waited to get to know that he's definitely 100,000% a piece of human waste. And now we write him off. Bye, Jay.
And I will say also, Viv, I think that like part of getting married, I don't know, Jackie, if you have the same issue with like Jeff per se.
I've been married.
Oh, that's as close to the real color of it as it is. That's kind of what it really looks like. Anyway,
breasts?
No, the bikini.
Oh,
top.
the bikini. Yeah.
Like part of getting married to me, in a lot of ways, has been like sort of educating my husband on how he actually does have to tell his friends when they're saying shitty stuff, or like know that you like it's not just we've been friends since high school, man. Like I don't know, we just let everything slide because we've been friends since high school. Like if you haven't grown up since high school, then you don't get to stay friends.
No.
Like
Part of
especially
being
now
friends-
that you're his family.
Right.
Do we still have Viv? Is she still here? Mm-hmm. Oh, okay, sorry. Didn't see your face.
We're just making sure.
Okay, didn't see your face. Thought maybe we got cut off. So you know what I'm saying? Like, I'm not saying your husband did anything wrong. You're definitely not a bitch because you were like focusing on your wedding and doing your own shit. But I will say, if your husband keeps allowing this guy kind of in, then he's the bitch a little bit. You know?
Well,
Heard.
Because like, I totally get it. We don't want to leave out the high school friend. But like going forward, I'm saying the weddings in the past, I'm sure it was like overall a great time. Hopefully he didn't like totally ruin it. And nothing unites people at a wedding like a common enemy. I always say that,
Yes.
right? So it's like for everybody to have a laugh and be like, this fucking guy. It actually kind of makes a wedding even more fun. Maybe I'm just an asshole, but like
drama kind of.
yeah, a little bit of drama. Like, look what he's doing now. Oh my God, his wedding counseling alarm just went off. You know, like that's like it is like for the storybooks or whatever, right? So, but I would say like yeah, you're already doing it. You're already like blocking this guy. The only way he's back into your life is if your husband lets him back in, I think. Right? So,
100%.
and it's like, yeah, I don't know your husband. He sounds amazing. I'm just saying, guys are just like, yeah, but he's our old buddy. And it's like, no, now you're older, you're married. This is a new member of your family. This is other friends in the group. He's offending all these people, and you got to kind of take up for them.
That would be my only thing that I would say. I would encourage then your partner to say why he's not talking to them anymore, just to make it so that the Jay ain't coming back in, to make it the door is closed. And I think that if you talk to your partner and be like, and Viv, not even say if you don't feel comfortable, be like, I need you to do this for me. And for me and for our family of friends. Like, you guys seem like you have a found family the way a lot of us have. And no one should disrespect your found family either, especially at your beautiful, vulnerable time that you were having this beautiful week. And that's the only reason why I would encourage your partner maybe to say, this is the reason why, and I'm not going to talk to you anymore.
Yeah, I mean, because I think that you could also say to your husband, if you don't want to just cut this guy out, that's like your prerogative, but keep him away from like our whole sphere.
Yes.
Like, you can go visit him in wherever the hell he is.
Indianapolis,
Indiana.
No, in one of those states.
Oh my God. But I mean, because in a way, it's like you could look at it as like, what the hell is going on with Jay? Like, obviously he's fucked up, but like, he's got to get help. He's going to marriage counseling. He's like trying to get some kind of help, and it's not working.
No, and he's going to Discord for gambling advice. I just feel
it's like
someone should let him know that.
Kind of trying to cheat on his wife. He's getting kicked out of Discord after Discord. Like, fucking get.
Also, honestly, I mean, just to throw it out there, as someone that plays many TTRPGs, it's difficult enough to get everybody to clear their schedule to get together for a TTRPG.
And then somebody's
adult.
on there going,
and then you
my
show
dick.
Up hammered. I would.
Yeah. Disrespect your time.
Yeah, I'd be so pissed. It's like, that's such a disrespectful thing to do. I am proud of you, Viv. You did great. I'm so proud of you that you didn't let this shit
ruin your wedding. Yeah,
because none of what you said was like, and my wedding was ruined, and I'm so happy that you did it. And I know that was you, and the way that you were able to compartmentalize, and the way that you're able to, hopefully with your family, move through this to have amazing pictures and wonderful memories. And now we just need to cut this piece of garbage out of the memories.
Yeah. And I always say, sometimes a wedding is a goodbye. Like, there was a few people I invited to my wedding that I was like, and we're and scene.
Yes,
that's a wrap on. That's a lifetime wrap on so and so. You've come to this far on the chapter. I let you come to this little finale for you, and now goodbye.
And now goodbye. Yeah. But thank you, Viv. This was awesome, and this was a great build story. Appreciate everything you put into it, but also,
oh boy,
you are just a beautiful human being, and I just wish the best for you, and I hope that you never deal with a J disease again in your life.
Gloomy ghost. Getting kicked out of multiple Discords is such pathetic behavior.
Such pathetic behavior. Thank you so much,
Thank
Viv.
you, Viv.
You are absolutely the best. Sending you and your husband love, babe. And now also, people in the chat were asking about Bitch
bingo. Bring up the board. Somebody said Jay might clear more spaces than anyone we've ever.
Let's get into the meats.
All right.
Let's see.
So I would say you're not invited to the cookout is one of them, starting from the top, starting from the B. Did they really just say that? Yeah.
Yeah, I think it did. They really just say that. I do, yes, also love the
social media blow up.
More wedding drama than the wedding movie, The Drama.
Yep. God, if somebody calls in with an HR call, we're going to have bingo right away. But in the G column at the top, we've got one too.
Yes.
I mean, not a blow up, but like.
I would say that's not that.
You don't think?
Right? I guess it.
I don't know. He's. Yeah, you're right. Maybe not. Maybe I'm friendship ruined. That feels like appropriate.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, yeah. As it should.
Were there any buzzballs at Viv's wedding? We didn't ask.
No. And Jay, we know Jay was hammered talking about how he hates his penis, but we don't know what he was drinking.
This during Pride Month, I love that one, but I don't think that this actually happened during that.
Okay. All right. We're getting with this. That was a good first swipe through.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, Viv, for being able to knock some out of the bitch bingo category. Kara, are you getting any more familiar with the way Flags and Freedom tastes? Because I feel like you haven't touched it since the last time you touched it.
Why do you keep making me swallow freedom, bitch? I know I like to spit my freedom.
Yeah, you don't want to gum up the pipes down there. You got to make sure it gets all out of there.
Oh, nasty.
But also, Pogo Marie does say Viv was married in June of 2025, and it's Pride Month, isn't it?
During Pride Month? Let's add it.
During Pride Month.
And I would say party foul. I would say being handsy at a wedding and doing all that shit. I would say party foul.
Yeah. Wow, that was a big old sweep. And you know what? That's a cheers of a gold melon. Ooh, let's get.
Why are you peer pressuring me into drinking this?
Because this.
Oh, it says it
fun.
underneath: orange wine with natural flavors.
There ain't nothing natural about what's in that can.
It's so funny. Orange wine is for like hipster women who do Pilates.
That's not orange wine. I think that they squirt.
Well, I don't think anything that they say is in a. There's no melon in yours either, my friend.
What? I was getting every melon I've ever put in my mouth.
You're like, wait, what? I was counting.
Hello? Is that you? It's time for another call.
Ring-a-ling ding dong. Hello.
Down in here. Who do we got up on our
Hello.
docket? Hello. How are you? What's your name? What's your situation, babe?
Hey. My name's Andrew.
Andrew.
Ooh, you dressed for the summer heat. Love this, Andrew.
I know. Well, I'm here in Croatia. So
Oh. First international call of the eve.
Oh, okay.
So,
What's going
yeah.
down?
Just the headline of this is that my sister, and she has 4 kids, but 3 teenagers. Her kids, and her husband all believe that the moon landing did not happen. And,
Oh my God, Andrew.
What? What?
Yeah, and so
What? I love.
Wait,
Croatia. Even Croatia knows the moon landing happened.
Her husband, and her 3 teens
yeah.
all believe
So
it was faked.
Right. So I live here in Croatia, but I'm from the States, and every like 6 months I go back to visit my family, and obviously spend time with my nieces and nephew, that sort of thing. And so we were at dinner when I was visiting a couple weeks ago, and we were talking about what are the definitive moments of your generation? Like for millennials, we remember 9/11.
Right.
For boomers, it was the Challenger explosion for Gen X, whatever. And so I said for boomers, it was like the moon landing. And my sister and my niece, who's 11, looked at each other and they were like, yeah, moon landing.
Andrew, can I ask what state they live in?
Pennsylvania.
Wow.
Okay.
Wow.
This is so this is not like I don't know. It's not like they're largely ignorant people kind of thing.
I wouldn't have judged by state. I was just wondering.
Yeah,
and would you say that they normally does your sister vote in a way that conspiracy theories and misinformation is usually like a thing?
Yeah, so they're not like MAGA.
They're not.
MAGA.
No, right. And I largely totally get along with them great. This really took me by surprise.
This is
at
so
dinner.
funny that this is the
So
big thing.
funny
I'm
the
just
idea of
they're
someone
fine.
just locking into one conspiracy theory.
As a
It's
family,
almost like you should just
this
go
is
back to them and go, but jet fuel can't melt steel beams, and see what they say.
I'm
Right.
sorry.
Well, so
what did you do?
The thing is that I not to get into a whole backstory, but the long and short of it is my brother-in-law is big into all sorts of conspiracy theories. It's the kind of thing where it's if this is the thing that you will talk about at a nice restaurant in public, what do you believe that you feel is not
What's going
appropriate
around the
for
kitchen table?
polite society, right? And so one of the things that he's tried to talk to me about is how he believes old buildings are from an ancient civilization, and there is a vast conspiracy to cover up. The Philadelphia Art Museum is 10,000 years old, and there's a government conspiracy theory to cover up the fact that for no fucking reason. Like, you know, it's like, why would they lie about this? But either way, so it's like I think that like all of this is to say about the bitchuation of it all is, as a childless person, I feel like there's this feeling in me that like they've cultivated this little cult where I think from my brother-in-law's feeling of like, I don't know, like he loves the fact that now that his kids are teenagers, he can kind of like introduce them to this secret knowledge that he has. So it's like, you know, he's got all of these weird like health-based conspiracy theories. He's got like,
oh no, are they one of the Pogo Marie wants to know? Are they one of the people that think that birds aren't real?
I don't fucking know. Probably.
Probably.
Wait, when you say health
Let's
stuff,
say-
Andrew, do you mean like Maha stuff, like sunning your butthole and stuff like that, or what?
Please, perennium sunning.
I mean, they're like, I don't think that they are at the economic level where it's like we are that holistic. It's more like I don't trust like foods. He doesn't trust like tap water. Like he only drinks bottled water.
But
so
the
it's
plastic
like,
is fine.
There's
But
a whole
okay.
world of stuff, and like I think that
really.
it's the kind of thing when you're a grown ass person and just your whole fabric of reality is nonsense.
Yeah.
You know,
It's
what
just-
am I gonna do for you?
Right.
Yeah.
And for me, it like the core situation here is that like, as an uncle, I feel like, what do I do for these kids?
Yeah.
Right. Like one, I only see them like, I'm lucky enough to be able to go there like every 6 months. I'll spend like 3 to 4 weeks there because I can work remotely. So like the time I spend with them is so important to me, and I have like a super close relationship with all of my nieces and my nephew, and it's just like, it's the kind of thing of like, if I say something, do I drive them closer to their infallible dad that like,
Right.
oh yeah, of course, Uncle Andrew is like just one of the sheep kids, like just you know, like don't
this
don't
is
believe
so
anything he
hard.
says.
And did you
Yeah.
just only notice this like recently? I mean, like they have teenage kids, so
So-
they've been together for a while.
Croatia, though, so you only come home every 6 months.
But like, has he always been like
Right.
this, or is this something that like started developing in his personality like 2 years ago? Speaking about your brother-in-law.
So, yeah. So, back when I was living in the States, pre-COVID, much like the country, COVID really broke his brain. But
Okay.
but before COVID, I had gotten him a job at my place of work. So we were like, we were regularly working together, and that's when he introduced me to the secret knowledge of the, you know, ancient buildings conspiracy theory. And so like, I always knew that he was really deep into various like YouTube rabbit holes.
Yeah.
And like, but that was his thing, right?
Right.
And at the time the kids were like little kids. And then like, after moving to Europe and like now it's like every 6 month benchmarks, it started going from like obviously he was super anti-vax and like COVID like totally broke his brain about like health, conspiracy. He's just sitting at home watching YouTube all day. And as of like, I'll say last year I was considering calling in because I was talking with my nieces and nephew, and they were saying like, oh, daddy believes in this stuff. Daddy believes the earth is flat.
Gotcha.
Daddy believes the
Oh
moon
no,
and,
he's a
you know, like,
flat earther too.
oh, please. I truly, like, if this is the surface, I am sure it's just like pick anything.
But
right?
also,
Like,
though,
birds
that's-
aren't real. What? Yeah.
Pogo Marie is saying, and this is, and I completely agree. I think it's important for them to know that you're a safe and open person for them to talk to, and it may be better to just show them that openness
Yeah.
overall than directly calling out dad. Because here's the thing, you are right. While we are all laughing because it is funny. these kids do need help. And at some point, they are, I imagine, if they start to believe these things, as someone that had a conspiracy theorist teacher when I was in high school, and so I was starting to learn about these things, about things that may have never been. And so I thought that I was very counterculture for thinking these things. And that's the only thing that I would wonder if the kids are eventually going to get to that. But no matter what, I think it's important for you to establish, like what Pogo Marie said, the relationship, because it seems like you're already talking to them. It seems like you already have this, but then instilling that you start talking to them more often. Because here's the thing, you're not moving back from Croatia right now. You're not going to be in their lives every day being like, what he's saying is not true. That's absolute bullshit. But if you were, they might also be manipulated into thinking that you are the one that is wrong. You are the one that is misconstrued because history, whatever they're going to come up with. So really what it is creating the relationship that you want between you and your nieces and nephew, so that when they start having questions about all of this, or if they get shamed in school for something like this, if they think this and actually say this in front of other kids and they do rightfully shame them, hopefully they will come to you to talk to you about stuff because you've already been there as an open space for them.
Yeah, if they're in school, not just public school, if they're in what I'm saying is not being homeschooled, right? If they've got exposure to things that are outside of their home, they will eventually come around to that. I thought my dad was the smartest guy in the world.
Of course.
And he's a raging Republican. And now that I'm older and I can think critically because I went to school and I learned how to think critically, I could be like, maybe that stuff he told me isn't correct. So there's either going to be two outcomes for your nieces and nephews, I guess, is they either realize it, they will realize it, or they won't. And I think that's the part of the problem, is that there is a ton of people in this country that just believe what their parents tell them forever and always.
Right.
And if you can just try to encourage just critical thinking on anything. It's oh, well, everybody says this. It's yeah, but have you ever thought about it this way? Just when you speak to them, so it doesn't sound well, I don't actually believe the same stuff as your dad, and that's okay. You could do that also. But I think even just encouraging critical thinking in any way to be sometimes I remember my mom used to say, I thought forever that if you swallowed gum, it stayed in your stomach for 7 years. And then I talked to a doctor who told me, no, you actually just poop it out. It's crazy how you'll just put things in your mind and keep them forever. Anyway, you want to go get ice cream? That's just a weird example. But I just think there's so much, there's not that much you can do besides be that open-minded person who's there to listen to, and then lightly push some critical thinking, because your parents are kind of your world until a certain age.
Right.
And it just sucks.
11 is such a hard
if you were
age,
closer to, not closer, but if you felt like your sister was doubting a little bit more, I would be hey, it's kind of concerning to me that your kids are parroting all this stuff that Steve tells them or whatever. And but if your sister's fully on the SS conspircy, then I don't think you should even, I don't want them to cut you out,
Right. And when the whole thing happened last year, when they mentioned it, I talked to my sister and I was like, hey, crazy they said this. And she was like, oh yeah, her husband Marv, he's very much in the
Marv?
in the YouTube weeds.
Did you say Marv?
Yeah, Marvin.
Wow.
Yeah.
I'm sorry not to be, but Marv is such a conspiratorial, that's such a conspiracy.
Wait, but I want to hear what Sis said about Marv.
Please continue.
What did she say?
Well, just that at the time it was oh, well, him and his YouTube kind of thing of there's so much shit as a mom of three that because her fourth is a newborn now. So it's
she ain't got time.
Whoa,
right,
wait, they have 3 teens and then a newborn, or 11 and teens and then a newborn?
Yes, 11,
Damn.
12, and 14. And they just had their fourth,
Damn.
4 weeks ago.
What? Maybe she's just so tired. She doesn't know what's up or what's down.
Yeah, she's probably not going to be. Yeah, she's just not going to.
Right, and I last year I got the impression that it's just relinquishing the idea of what are you going to do? And now it's in public that she is fully I'm down to argue about this, and this is what I believe in, like, roughly a
Yeah,
year.
it literally is
And I think-
brainwashing. I don't really think my mom
Right.
would believe half the stuff she believes if she didn't live in a house with somebody who is pushing it
telling
and they're
her.
Yes.
watching it
And-
all the time in their media, you know?
One like additional wrinkle to this is that I come from a very religious, like very Christian family, and like to your point, Kara, about like some people get critical thinking and some people don't. I remember when I was in 5th grade, they did like a puppet presentation about the Big Bang in school, and my mom like brought me and my brother into the principal's office to yell at the principal about, so like I was very much in that place of like growing critical thinking as like through high school, college. I'm no longer religious, but my brother and sister still very religious.
Yeah, that's
still
what I'm saying.
believing
Like
in,
some people are going to make it out and some aren't. And
Right.
from Croatia, I don't really know how much you can actually do besides like what we said. So I see why this, I mean, dude, this is
Please
a
let us
bummer
know.
because if people just were all like thinking a little bit more critically and like asking, if we would be, so many problems would be solved and
Yeah.
people wouldn't be fighting about so much dumb crap.
I know, but that's why
The-
we have to be
the-
there for the ones whose minds we can change over time as they grow up, like your nieces and nephews.
The nice thing is that in August, my niece is coming here alone.
Oh,
with
all right.
my,
That's cool.
Oh,
with my
that's
parents and
that-
my brother.
Great.
So
The
yes,
oldest
I've
one, the
got, like,
14-year-old?
no, the 11-year-old.
Oh,
the one
okay.
That I've spent the most one-on-one time with, but like the other two are my brother-in-law's kids from another relationship. So this daughter I've spent like the most time with, like directly since obviously she was born. So like we have a very close bond and it's very precious to me, and so she'll be coming here and we'll spend a ton of time together.
Yeah, I think
And
that's
so
so
I'm
your
like,
moment to be like,
Establish this,
to just be
yes.
like, you can't always just trust. You should always like get a bunch of sources. You should look into things yourself. If you don't think this is real, you can find a bunch. I mean, the problem is you can find anything on the internet that supports anything you want to think.
This is
So you can literally
Yes.
be like, is the moon landing real? And you'll find a bunch of articles and YouTube videos that are like, absolutely. And the same amount that are like, no way, dog. So I think you could just say like kind of trust what they teach you in school. Try to think about things like holistically and like what would be the purpose of faking the moon landing? What would be the purpose of the government
win the space race.
the government
Kara.
poisoning our food
Someone
or
had to.
whatever? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know.
Yeah, so we'll see, but I'll certainly keep you guys updated.
Oh my
in
God,
case,
you're a
yeah.
you're a
goes all
great
to hell.
uncle for wanting to even
support
try.
you. We
That
support
you are. Thank you for calling in, Andrew.
And give
Yeah,
our
thank you
love
for
to
taking my call.
Croatia.
Yeah, happy summer
Will
in
do. It's
Croatia.
beautiful here. I'm right
I've
on
been
the coast.
I've
so-
been dying. Is the Dalmatian coast?
Yes.
Oh, I've been dying to go there
Oh
my
my-
whole life. It looks so gorgeous.
Well,
Very Game of
Yeah, I'm
Thrones.
about like 30 feet from the sea, right
Oh.
out there. It's gorgeous.
What a summer.
why would you ever visit Pennsylvania ever again? You know, it really
I'll tell you,
is.
Jackie, it feels crazier every time I come back.
I
It's really-
I just have to travel to Florida to see my family, and every time I go, I'm like, why am I here? What is happening? So I'm sending you love, dude, and I wish you
you.
all the best. I hope you have a wonderful trip with your niece, and please let us know.
Yeah,
how it
let
goes
us know if it continues to be. I can't wait to hear what the next one is.
Yeah, will do. Well, thank you,
Chemtrails.
guys.
Happy
Thank
chemtrails to
Sending
you,
love,
Andrew.
babe. But we got to pull up this bitch bingo to see if anything was knocked out of there.
Yeah. The kids are out of school. That one, maybe?
Oh yeah. Well.
Oh, it's not really about childcare or anything, but
Yeah.
Let's
oh,
see.
okay.
political
argument.
argument. I would say, yeah, that
I
kind
would
of
say. So I mean, yeah, I would think the moon
Siblings.
Siblings. I would say the moon landing. I think that is. That's it.
But how is that my problem is a
just-
really funny one. Like what?
And one of the things, I'm sure something is going to knock that out of here.
Yeah.
But before we go on to our next caller, we do have our first fun guest.
She's back by popular demand.
And popular.
You know her, you love her from podcasts right here on LPN, like Hoopa Goo Goo,
Yes.
like Brighter Side.
Spun. Everybody give it up for Amber Nelson.
Nelson.
It's Amber Nelson, bitch.
Oh, grab that chair.
Oh, we gotta grab it.
Yes.
Come say hi,
Check the fit and then get your chair.
Come say hi. Oh, I thought you were. Red flag for the other caller. I thought you guys were just saying red flag about Amber. I was like, guys.
Red flag, red flag.
Amber's
Get Amber
just
out of
going
here.
up.
Get Amber out of here.
I'm the bitch. I'm the bitch. I'm the red flag. You're not the red flag, even though last time you came in here talking about your red flags.
Honestly.
it was about red flags about yourself.
The minute we just got Andrew's call, I was like, it's probably best that Amber's not here for this one.
Oh, because it was like religious families.
No,
right?
because it was conspiracy theories, and I feel like you're kind of into a bunch of conspiracy theories, aren't you?
I mean, I think they're
told me a
funny.
couple.
Yeah, I told you a couple. But the thing about like religious families and the falling for it, like that would have made me a little more be like, get away. Get away from him.
Yes.
Yeah.
Also,
Your dad trying to convince you of anything should be like, ugh, I'm going the other way.
yeah, never mind. But I do remember going through, because like I did have a conspiracy theorist teacher that was like teaching us about all this stuff, and I was just like, that was my time period when I was thinking like, man, Sesame Street is the reason why all of us have ADHD. Like I really thought these things for a second because Dr. Y was very convincing. But also, you gotta go find out other information when you think that the moon landing is fake. But Amber, do you think the moon landing is fake?
Or do you,
No.
and do you think birds are real?
Oh yeah, we got that. I think birds are real, and I think the moon landing's real.
Okay.
Yes.
What's a conspiracy theory you are pretty sure is true?
Have we seen the Guy Fieri not eating food? Have we seen that one? Because that's one I can get behind. Where this guy shows, I
Really?
forget his handle. I'm so sorry, but he shows like videos of Guy Fieri, and he spits out the food before he swallows, or like he magically does it up in his hands.
He's rather than swallowing.
Yes.
Wow.
Wow.
Dude, this is I now
Is that because he probably has to take like a bunch? He's like eat a lot of these things,
I think
and he
it's
doesn't
eating a
want to.
lot, but
Probably.
like, take one bite.
But also, it would make sense though because donkey sauce is shit.
It
and you
is.
heard it here first. I love sauces.
It's just mayonnaise, mustard, and ketchup. It's
no,
just
it's
like
no,
In-N-Out
it's more
sauce.
like it's like an aioli of sort. Like it's more of like an it's.
But I
it's
love
got
a fucking
brutal
aioli.
Flavors. Yeah.
I love aioli, so I'm not gonna like donkey sauce.
I love a squirty cream of any kind, and I hate donkey
Oh,
sauce.
okay. There must be
Squirty
something in
cream.
it that's not for you. What's
not
the
for
flavor?
me.
There's
Probably
a
because
flavor.
it's called donkey sauce.
Well, yeah, that's also a big turn off.
Also,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
kind of gray.
But like the animal sauce at In-N-Out, I think is like delicious.
Well,
I love
animal's like
that
a vague animal. Donkey sauce makes me think
Yeah,
of like
yeah,
a
yeah,
fat chud cum.
Exactly, especially like a donkey show.
Like a
if you're,
donkey show,
Yeah, like
yeah.
somebody's slapping
Yeah.
stranger balls in my face, and I don't want
Oh,
it. Like that's
my
what I feel like is
Lord.
actually going on. They're bringing on a horse, and they're like, "What are they gonna do with that horse?"
All right, I want to talk about donkey balls forever,
Oh, yeah.
but we do have a bunch of calls, so let's get to our next one. I know everybody wants Ambular's advice.
Yes. Oh my God, love your hair.
Whoa, look at that beautiful hair color.
Hi, yes, we can hear you. What's your name? What's your situation, babe?
My name is Leo, and my hair was blonde and curly yesterday.
Ooh.
I'm
Oh
not
my God.
Whoa.
This is a
Careful.
this is a brand new color. Did you do it yourself? You look
I
fabulous.
did, and it's like pink
Oh,
and
you did such a great job.
You did.
yeah. The kids I work with really like it, and I'm like, thanks. I don't know if I hate it or not yet.
Well, we love it. So at least stamp of approval from the bitches over here.
That's all I need.
Who do we need to
so
beat the shit out of for you?
I am in kind of a circus adjacent circle. In my
Ooh, what do you
city.
do? What's your field?
I practice in like hula hoop flow art.
Ooh.
I'm not like a pro by any means, but I do get like called to do go-go gigs, so that's like dancing
Cool.
for free, but you get cover and a couple drinks kind of thing.
That's awesome.
But about a year ago, I got recruited by my juggler mentor. He says, "Do you have a passport? Do you know how to walk on stilts? Do you want to go to the States and perform?" And it was like, I don't know how to walk on stilts. I do have a passport. And so basically a month from that, I'm up on stilts in North Dakota performing at a street fair. It was awesome. And I have a friend who is also in this circus circle, and she also does hoops. And the stilt walking, I don't know, I guess I'm just bragging. I have other gigs in the circus scene, but
fuck yeah, brag.
Really,
I mean, stilts are hot, bitch. Brag it.
Yeah, I want a juggler mentor. Go on.
What are they juggling?
I am often asked by this person to drive her to gigs.
Okay.
And often picking her up means me driving past the venue, all the way past the venue, the amount of time it took me to get to the venue, to her house, and then back to the venue. So I'm now, instead of it taking 10 minutes to get somewhere, it's 20 minutes to get to her house, 10 minutes of waiting for her, 10 minutes to get back to the venue. It happened a couple of times. I used to drive her to our like circus squad meetings. So I'd like drive for an hour to pick up this person.
I don't have a car, and
you would
on your
never
side.
do that. Never do that to a person.
No.
And gas was getting more expensive, so it was kind of like getting easier for me not to offer that to her. And it kind of, you know, there was other things like we'd be
not to be like this, but I'm gonna say it. If you have to wait 10 minutes and you're going out of your way to pick somebody up,
No, you should be outside on your stoop fucking waiting.
Never again.
Also giving you money.
Oh yeah, or something, or at least offering.
Yeah, I would like agree to pick her up because her one place that she would stay is like beside my house, and so I'd be like, oh yeah, I can pick you up. And then the day of, she'd be like, I'm downtown. And I'm like, oh, well, that's not where I thought I was going.
I'm downtown. Okay, well, have fun downtown. See you at the show.
Going to the
does the place where you live and do most of these gigs have Uber and Lyft?
Yes. Yeah, and I've always just kind of like come from a place of privilege where I have a car.
Yeah.
I have the ability to pay for gas.
You want to help your community. It makes sense. Like I understand. Like it's like if you can help somebody,
But she's taking
help them,
advantage.
Right?
She's taking advantage.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what it sounds like.
Is that she has substance use problems and abuse problems. So she is routinely losing important hula hoops on drunk nights out.
Wait, I'm obsessed with the idea that there's like a hierarchy of importance with your hula hoops.
Oh, there's like Canadian Tire hula hoops that are $10. There's Dollarama hula hoops that are $1.25.
Wait, the Canadian ones, do they wear denim? What happens? What's different? I'm sorry.
Cheaper material, or you can get a $50 hula hoop online, or you can get a $300 LED hula hoop and forget it in the truck bed of a vehicle and then drive to a convention and lose it out the truck bed of your vehicle, like my friend.
The $300 hula hoop?
$300 hula hoop.
What?
No, this sounds like a friend I used to have. I had to do a friendship breakup with her. I don't know if you should do that, but a friendship breakup's really hard because she would just like never have any money and then always ask for money and then like lose things that cost money. So like no understanding of the world or my time given to her. Because you're gonna like sink down with her. And I ended up doing Adderall till 4 a.m. a couple nights. And I was like, I can't do this.
That's like part of the situation is we're sort of a duo for a time, and then at one point I lent her $50 to buy workshop hula hoops for this festival we were going to, and I saw the workshop hula hoops at the festival, and I should have taken them at that time to like put them in my garage, and they never come out unless we're doing a workshop, but I let her keep them, and then I never saw any of those hula hoops again. The real crux of it is she, was kind of jealous of me getting gigs because I'm getting paid to do stilts. You very rarely get paid to be a hula hooper. It's just like, unless you have a really stunning stage show, it's just not really happening. But I'd be getting these stilts gigs and she's never like outwardly jealous and upset, but you can tell like, why am I not but there was a gig last weekend, and I was doing a stilt roving gig at the Children's Festival. It was awesome, and she was asked to do roving at this like Nutrients, like this company here. It's like a potash corporation, so they have this big event at the zoo in our city, and
say potash. Wait, you mean like weed? Like
it's
just
like it's like It's like a Saskatchewan thing, you
Oh,
know?
gotcha.
It's
Okay,
from
gotcha.
Canada. It's mining. I don't even know. It's a corporation, and they're hosting an event for their families to bring their kids, and
Okay.
she shows up. Here's cut to the chase. She shows up 3 hours late to a 5-hour shift.
Yeah, that's why she's not getting picked.
She ain't getting no job.
That's why she's not getting paid.
The night before I went out, I have a gig at the Children's Festival, and I'm like out. I'm like, maybe I'm drinking a little bit, but I know I have to be home. You know, I have to leave for home at midnight. I have to be up at this time. I have to be at the event at this time. And so I'm talking to her at this function we're at. Oh, I'm really sorry I have to leave. I have a gig tomorrow morning. She's like, oh, that gig, can I get a ride?
Damn.
And I said no. And then I'm like, I look at her face and I'm like, okay, like I just have a really specific call time. I need to like figure it out. Okay, where are you staying? Okay, technically that's kind of close to the venue. I'm like, okay, well tell me your call time. What's your call time? When do you need to be there? And then she's like, oh, can I use your hotspot? I need to check. And I'm like, you don't know your call time?
Bitch, you even need my internet for you to
I
look
know.
shit up?
I think you got to break up with her. I'm sorry. I don't know if it's like a conversation or just like don't answer the phone and just be like, I can't this week, sorry, and just keep doing that. Because she's a child forever.
She was recreationally doing GHB that night before her gig.
Oh, I
know.
Wonder why you're
all
not
the
getting
things.
gigs. You wonder why you're not getting gigs? Maybe it's a GHB when you're hooping.
Wait, is that not isn't that roofies?
Yeah.
She's roofieing herself for fun?
When you're like an alcoholic and it's like getting really, really drunk really, really fast. Off
Yeah.
Of one sip
Yeah,
of something.
I feel like
But
it's
she
bad
sleeps
for
through her
hooping.
alarm.
Yeah.
She sleeps through her alarm. She doesn't show up to the gig.
Yeah, she needs like an intervention, but I don't think that's your job.
No.
Hooping,
No.
like anything creative, it's a business, and you've got to sit down and do the spreadsheets and get like, what am I doing this month? And you'd have to focus that on you
Exactly.
and not some girl sleeping through her call time because she can't be bothered.
You know what you should do if you see her and she does that again where she's like, can I get a ride? Go, yeah, let me check my schedule and I'll text you. And then just text her later text her an hour later, like when you get home and go, I'm sorry, it's not gonna work. I've got to do a bunch of stuff right before and I'll be coming from here so I can't. But also but so that you don't get sucked into the because you sound like a really empathetic person and you're getting sucked into feeling bad for her. And so just go, let me get back to you. And then like do it when it's just like the phone is the distance between you so that you're not getting sucked into it. Or like Amber's saying, clean ass break, because it sounds like
She's gonna
you don't
bring
need
down-
this girl around. She's going to do something that's going to fucking hurt herself or you at one of these things.
She's hurting your
I mean, I'm thinking
reputation.
about the stilts right now, and I have some questions for you about stilts separately.
But it's also, but Sleaze McQueen says circus circles are small, and if you're associated with someone like this, it could hurt your progress and reputation as well. It's hard enough to cut your teeth in businesses like this. We don't have the time.
What
to
if
be
somebody really
associated with
cool
this
that does hooping wants you to be their partner, and they're like, oh, she has a partner
person.
already.
They're working with this person.
She works with sloppy McNo alarm. No, you got to get out of there with her.
Roofy hoops over here.
Sloppy McNo alarm.
Yeah.
But
Hoops can't stilt.
What you call it?
queen.
Roofy hoops.
roofie hoops.
Yeah,
Jesus
man. I
Christ.
just feel like
Get her out of there. She's gonna.
Oh no.
I'm sorry. Can you tell me how old this girl is?
sweet.
And she
how old
can't-
is
you know
this
what?
girl?
She can't even stilt. She can't even
Yeah, I'm
still.
definitely
Why
better
is this
at
bitch even
stilts.
talking? She
Might
can't
be
even
better
still.
at hoops, but I'm better at stilts.
Yeah.
Wait, how old is she?
I think 30.
Oh, okay.
too
Well,
old.
too old to be acting a fool like
to
this.
be acting like this.
25 is the cutoff for that.
Yeah, that's no.
25.
I'm in my officially in my mid to late 20s. I'm 26 now, so
Yeah, and you've got your shit more together. If she was 25, I'd be like, all right, she's figuring it out. But
I guess, but even it's like I think I would feel more that way. It's like, oh, she's 20, so she's
Yeah.
really, but 30. Come on.
Nah.
Come on.
Come on, you know what you're doing.
Your frontal cortex or whatever is fully formed. Get your life together.
I like it. We're getting too olds in chat. Lots of people. Too old. Too old.
But can I ask you a question?
Roofie,
If you're at a children's festival, and because I am so scared for stilt people every time I see them, because I have 2 children and they're out of control. So, like, if my son zips in front of you while you're about to take a step, how do you not fall on those things, or have you fallen 1,000 times? They always look like they're so confident and that they're not going to fall.
Yeah.
Yeah, I've actually only fallen once, and it's because I was in a theater with a sloped ground.
Ooh.
Once in a whole year of doing it. And then when you're at the children's festival, there's 2 of us on stilts, me, the pro who hired me, and then my mentor,
The juggler mentor.
Bill,
Juggler
the
mentor.
juggler himself. He's on the ground, and so the kids are, pretty cautious these days. Like, they're not getting away from their parents too far, but it's like a greeting, and then when they get to take the picture is kind of where it gets iffy, because sometimes they want to stand like between both of us.
Yeah.
Like, right in between us. But Juggler Joel sits in front, he puts his hand on the ground. Where's my face? Puts his hand on the ground and shows the kids where to stand.
But if like you felt yourself falling in stilts, what do you do? Just go timber? Like what happens? You can't catch yourself.
You're never standing still long enough to fall. It's always do. And so when you feel somebody
you're
get
constant
leg,
motion.
you just step back. You're like, who's touching my leg? Why are you touching my leg?
I saw
there
him at the
was one
Margaritaville
kid-
once. Sorry.
Did you ever stilt at the Margaritaville?
People want me to stilt in places that are not like, oh, can you stilt at this event? And I'm like, it's a $50 show up fee and a $75 per hour. That's the rate. You can't do anything less, because then you're undercutting the community.
Yeah.
You can, but then you're undercutting the community. Like,
we
if-
should have
if
started
I
that
won't
with comedy at the
pay-
beginning. We didn't. We just worked for drink tickets and we
Yeah.
undercut the community for decades.
Oh yeah. Bring her show.
We could have said
Yeah.
$20 is the minimum, and instead we were like, I'll take a beer.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah, like go-go is one thing. Go-go is free. You're getting drink tickets.
and you get
Like,
tipped, don't you?
Go-Go's free? I
Don't-
thought you guys get like $200. You're up there dancing.
But you
all
get
night.
tips, don't you?
I'm from Saskatchewan. It's a
Slutty
small
Saskatchewan.
I'm risking my entire biscuit talking about this. If somebody from Saskatchewan was listening, from any of the towns, and they were in the scene, they would know who I am. They would know who I'm talking about. They would.
You
whole
want us to
spot
bleep out
blown up.
the name of the city? We can.
I mean, sure.
We can bleep out the name of the city.
bleep out the city. We'll just pray nobody's watching live.
You know
I
what?
love it.
And if they do, then bye, bitch.
Listen, I could talk to you for 25 more minutes at least about my various stilt questions, but
So
we
many
do have a lot of other
questions. I
callers.
know, we
So
have to take another
thank you
call.
so much for calling in and let us know what happens. But I think you need to literally
yourself.
get yourself away from this girl. She's a hot mess, and you don't need to like get any of that stink
And
on
you're
you.
a hot person, and you're not a mess, okay? Your hair is on point. You're absolutely killing it. Get this person away from you, bitch.
Yeah, you're a bitch on stilts.
You've got hooping to do.
You got hooping and stilting it. She can't even stilt.
Thank you for calling.
Bitch can't steal.
Let's get our next one on
still.
the line. We're taking our sweet time with all of these. We
What
got to
a
get.
fun call though.
We got what I mean. So far, I think they've all been fun.
I know these have been great.
We got Jay. We got the moon landing.
Bitch bingo. Do we
and
have
we've
anything
got
on that?
the stilt circus community. I mean,
Bitch bingo. Let's do we have anything on here? Ooh, well, we are talking behind back. I mean, we are doing this together as a community, so I feel we could.
well, where's my money? Kind of. She bought the fucking stilt.
Yeah, because even
Where's
the
my
person
money?
that's called, they said lent, even though it sounds like gave, because you
She never
got
saw him
the
again.
hoops and
Yeah.
you never got the money back. Man,
Boodly-doo.
stealing hoops, that sucks. All right, let's get on it.
Thank you for calling. Who's the bitch? What's your name? What's your bitchuation?
Hello?
Hello, can you hear us?
Me?
Yes.
Hi.
It's you. We can
Hello,
see
hello,
you.
Can you hear me?
Yeah.
Awesome. Hi.
Hi.
I'm Troy. I actually called in.
Yeah, you look familiar.
A bit ago. I was the one that had the. No, yeah, just called in. I did the one about the dick print.
Dick print.
Oh my
Where,
God, the dick
student-
print.
Oh, okay.
Yeah,
We have
Miss Dick Print Gate.
Okay, wait.
Amber missed this.
We have to just,
I
we
was
just
like,
have to
wow,
do a quick.
that's
Okay,
when
so
I-
correct me if I'm wrong. You are in grad school, and there is a classmate that
yes.
wears really tight unitards and then does like stretches all the time, and they can just fully see the outline of his dick.
full
and
outline.
I was just like kind of trying to play devil's advocate a little bit on the show, and I was like, well, what would you do if like a girl had her tits spilling out of a shirt? Would you report them to
Yeah.
the teacher? And everybody was like,
not the same.
tits are not genitals. And I was like, I understand
You're right,
that.
you're
I
right.
guess the actual comparison would be if someone had like a camel toe out. If someone like,
Yeah.
if I just, everywhere I went was wearing a full thing, it was just
And
like,
see, it
hey,
was so
Amber, and I was
weird.
doing lunges, and you could just see my camel toe all the time.
lips,
You know what? I'll let you go. But one time I was at church camp and I was climbing up a ladder in the lake, and I had a hole in the bottom of my swimsuit.
There was a
and
lake, the ladder in the lake?
There was a
Yeah,
ladder in the
yeah.
lake.
You're not a water person.
Oh,
You're
to
not a
get
water person.
into the lake. I thought you meant they were just like set up a 6-foot ladder.
No, it's like in the middle of the lake. Like you swim up to the
Gotcha.
ladder and you can jump
Gotcha.
off. And so I had a little hole in my swimsuit, and somebody said, "I can see your booty hole." And you know what? I never wore those swimsuits again.
Well, a hole in your swimsuit, yeah, you're going to see booty hole,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah, like
This ain't no hole. This is
No, this is a dick. They know.
No,
what
this
they're
is an
doing.
outline. So your question when you called in was, would I be a bitch if I reported it to the professor, like said something to the professor, right? Have I missed any details?
Yeah, or something, or like our student advisor. And like, I actually had a different situation, I guess, right now, but I just want to give a quick update on that.
Yes.
So,
Oh my God. Yes.
I talked about it with like some of the other women students. And so, because I didn't want to be like, I want to be like a white knight, right? Where it's like, I'm not the woman, so I'm not thinking like I shouldn't be offended by it, right? But after talking about them, they're like, oh yeah, if it was like another girl, I would totally call them out on it. But like at the same time, we're all enjoying how lenient our dress code is. So it's like, we're just not going to say anything. Like,
Yeah.
it's kind of, it turns out it's the thing that like a lot of us have been like seeing and saying, because like, it happened on one of the last days of the semester, and we all just like gave each other a look and groaned, and we all realized we've all noticed it, and just none of us have been like
said
talking about it.
anything. Oh my God. What's kind of.
Yeah.
You know,
like,
I
the
said
entire
earlier on
time,
the show,
like,
and like at a wedding, nothing unites people like a common enemy, and it seems like nothing unites a class like a
dick
dick
print.
imprint.
Yeah.
You know?
yeah.
He's gonna grow up making
Yeah, 'cause
weird
all of
nipple
us have been
videos on
like,
YouTube.
"God damn it."
Sorry.
All right. So what is it then? What's your situation, babe?
Okay, so what's the new
so
situation?
the-
Yeah.
Just to like wrap that out really fast, was so they actually dropped out of the program, but the new situation. So I guess
Oh,
I
they
won't be
dropped out of the
involved. Anyway,
program, but not
okay,
because of the
so,
dick print.
For context again, yeah.
Okay.
No, it was a really tough semester for a lot of people.
Oh,
yeah.
okay.
But okay, new situation. So my bestie, 26 male, straight. Again, I'm 25 male, gay. He, him pronouns. He has a new girlfriend of like 2, maybe 3 months now. Maybe 4 months. I don't even know. Anyway, so she is. We're both like me and the girlfriend. We're both Mexican. We have similar cultural backgrounds. And so I kind of like get her on that level. But I think she's a little homophobic of me and can be a little jealous. And that's according to him too. So we have a mutual friend whose birthday party we had over the weekend, and this was like literally just this past weekend, which is crazy because I was like, oh my god, the Bitchathon! I've been wanting to talk about this. It's perfect.
Yes.
But,
Sometimes a
we have
bitchathon
Friday
comes into
weekend,
your life at just the right
Friday,
time.
right? I'm like, I literally was listening to your episode like this today. I was like, oh, and I got the reminder about it. I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna save it for this. I need to like talk about this. But anyways, so Friday's the rave. We have a great time. We're all dancing with each other. We're drinking. We're having a great time. Saturday is the birthday party, and it's a house party. We're just throwing it for our mutual friend. Again, I think we're all having a great time. I'm like drunk. I'm like, okay, I need to like sit down for a second. And she comes up to me and she's like talking real friendly with me and being kind of like gets real direct and just says like, hey, so like, do you like have a crush on? We'll call my friend James. Do you have a crush on James? I'm like, girl, what? I'm like, because I've heard about this. I've heard from like other friends of that she gets jealous of me, and because we're both like, I give a lot of hugs. I'm not feeling around or anything, but like I give my homie a hug whenever. I'm not kissing my homie like goodnight or anything like that. But,
Yeah.
Sometimes
we
you gotta
work out
kiss your
together,
homies on your mouth,
we
which
hang
I
out
do
and just, like, all the
understand,
time.
but
Yeah.
I get it. We spend a lot of time. Yeah, and a lot of people do make the joke of like, oh yeah, their boyfriends are just like one's straight, one's gay. I'm like, exactly, that's our whole thing. This is just like I do like refer to him as a joke, like, yeah, this is just my straight boyfriend.
But it's also
whatever.
Yeah.
to people, it's like you
but
mean
she
we're
was telling me,
friends.
she's like,
The word is friends,
Yeah,
right?
it's 2026.
yeah, exactly. Like, we're just like, exactly. That's my thing too. It's like I can, as a gay man, I can have a straight friend who I consider myself very close with, right? Nothing else there. But she was telling me, she was like, well, I was like talking about it with him, and he denied it. But I just want to ask you because like I found, and this is so funny. I found this like lotion bottle, and he never uses it on me, so I thought maybe he was using it on you, and I was like,
What?
where did that come from?
Jerking off.
I just started,
Jerking
like,
off.
I was
He's
drunk,
using
so
it
I
on
was like, did I
himself,
really just
right?
hear that
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
Or maybe
Yeah,
it's
that's more like, how do
lotion. Like I
how do
just
break
like,
this-
it's
that,
not
like,
gay to
your
use lotion.
friend is like, yeah, that's what I was like. How do I break this to you that your boyfriend watches porn probably? I don't know. But I'm trying to be so polite with her. I'm like, it's really not like that. We're all good. And she's like, yeah, it was just something like at the club. Or like, I just think like when you touch him, sometimes it makes me feel like you like him. I'm like.
girl.
And then I told her, I was like, I love James, that's like one of my best friends and I love him, but like not in that way, right? Like there's no physical thing. He is all yours. I cannot handle that man in any other way.
Yeah.
How old is she?
And she's just like, okay, well, she's a year younger than me, so she's 24.
Okay.
So year age gap, she's 24, I'm 25, he's 26. We're all like in the same age group. And so we're talking and, I'm getting that like, she can be a little jealous and I'm like, oh, I get that. And I'm like giving her my own experience. She's like, oh, can you get like a little crazy? I'm like, girl, we're both Mexican. We can both get a little crazy sometimes. That's just how we are. And she's just like, oh yeah, totally. And so I think like we're wrapping this up. Like, okay, we're having a great conversation, whatever. And she's like, okay, let's go do karaoke. I'm like, yes, perfect. I'm so glad we cleared the air. Then later that night, everyone is like passed out drunk, and me and my friend, we're gonna go to Taco Bell to get some tacos because we're so out of it. We need to go get food. We're like the only sober people left, kind of. And so he tells me like, hey man, I just wanted to like tell you like, me and my girl, like this is uncomfortable, but like we had this conversation, and she was telling me like she's not comfortable with you touching me, and I told her like that's super whack, whatever. And I just wanted you to know that, like, I don't feel that way about, like, I don't care about, like, what she says. Like, I know we're just friends and everything else. And he was telling her, like, I even told her, you're, like, not, like, he doesn't think that he's my type. Which I was like, where's this coming from? So then I told him, like, no, man, we already had a conversation about this. And he was confused. And we're talking about it. And the timeline was, they have their first little conversation about it. She comes to me. We have this great conversation that I thought we had. Then turns out she goes back to him and is like still upset about it. And I'm like, wait, was everything a lie then? I thought we.
No,
just, like,
that's
hashed it
dude.
out. I
That
thought,
you're. That's like insecurity. Take the wheel. Like that's literally. She's so insecure that she tried to act like cool girl with you. Be like, yeah, totally. Like everything. Okay, got it. But she's also low key homophobic.
Yeah.
So to her. Any gay guy
A little bit.
wants any
Yeah.
other man, which is like not how it works, and she doesn't get that.
No, is she also Catholic?
Or
Nope.
like where
Probably.
you where are you like you don't have to tell us where you're at, but it's like,
I think so, right?
or is it that like
We're Texas. Yeah.
Oh,
we are
Texas.
Okay.
So is it like or do you feel like she's
Yep.
just not around a
Yep.
lot of homosexual people? Like, is this the kind of thing where when
I
people
think so. That's what his roommates have told me.
okay.
How long have you and James been friends for?
Yeah. So like, we've known each other for like probably 5 years, but we've been like just a lot closer friends the past like 3 years.
Okay, so you've been close
not
friends for
that
3
long, right?
years and
But,
you
like,
have
at the
not
same time-
fucked. So she needs to chill.
Yeah.
Like if there's anything going
know.
on where either one of you is
I told
interested,
him,
she's just really,
would
really
happen, but-
insecure, and he has to deal
Yeah.
with that, right?
Yeah.
He has to have a conversation with her. So you go to him and
Yep.
say, we've been friends very close for 3 years. You've been dating her for a few months, right? So she's having these conversations with me.
Yep.
I feel super uncomfortable. And you're valid in saying that. You just say, I think it's homophobic.
Or at least it makes you
and that's,
uncomfortable.
like, I was kind of in my feels about it too. Or what was that?
No, what'd you say? Sorry, there's a delay. So what'd you say?
So here's where it's like there is another layer to this too, because like I don't have this like physical attraction to my homie James, right? But I mean, he's objectively a handsome guy, but I did want to tell him because it made me like kind of tilt my head up a little bit that he doesn't think he's my type. Because when I think about what my type is and like what I want in a partner, I think about wanting to date like a best friend. And so I didn't tell him this, but in my head I'm thinking like, well, personality-wise, like you would be kind of like what I would want in a partner, just like in a purely like platonic way of like I love you as a friend and I want someone that like I date in the future to kind of be like that, like how you are with me. So I appreciate that like of you, but again, I don't want that to like come off as in any kind of romantic way. So I'm like, you know, she's like half wrong, right? Like I'm not interested in her man, I'm not anything like that, but like I do admire him as a friend, and I do think of him like what qualities I see in him or qualities I want in like a future partner, right? But that's all there is to it.
Yeah, I think not being his type.
Because I'm like, I'm not trying to add another layer to this.
Yeah,
He's not your type because he's not gay. Like he's not your type.
And you don't have to tell him what I see in you is what I want for a future. Yeah, you don't have to tell him what I see in you is what I want for a future partner.
I
Just
know,
say,
because that's like I don't want to word it that way because I'm like.
Yeah.
But it's also, yes, and Poga Marie did say from chat, honestly, this should be a red flag to James about this girl. I really feel like more than anything, it is like I would also talk to James of like, is this worth like someone that doesn't trust you because she's not trusting what you're saying about your friendship? I do feel that there's something there of talking to James further about
because does he have female friends? Is she like hopping on the ass of all of his female friends? Like,
yeah. I was wondering about that too, because I'm like, we both have the same female friends, and you know, on his part too, like he's 100% like not the bitch here, just because like he told me, like one, he was honest with me about telling me that conversation, and then two, he told me like, he like told her like, he told her that she was being homophobic, and that, he like reassured me like, hey man, we're gonna keep hanging out. Either she gets over it, or like we're gonna have to have a conversation about that. So I do appreciate him for that, but at the same time, I'm like, I don't even want to be like a topic of discussion for y'all's relationship.
No,
right?
and I would definitely say
directly because of me.
Yes, and keep talking to him about it. But I would throw it out there. I think that like the harder you're in the paint about it, you know, I would say keep talking to James about what's going on with it. I would definitely separate myself and not want to really hang out with the two of them when they're hanging out.
yeah, but that's her goal.
Of course
that's
it
an
is.
insecure person's goal. It's like
insecurity is the bitch. Like that's the thing.
Yeah.
I feel like something tells me this girl's not going to be around for a very long time.
Right. Yeah.
Because it seems like she can't
if she can't get over this. Yeah.
No.
And so beyond even like a possibility of, I mean, seeming homophobic, it seems that she also is probably not for your friend James if she's out the gate being like, are you sure? You know, it's like,
because she's probably also jealous that like he laughs at your jokes harder, or like you guys have just known each other. Anybody that has like a history of 3 years with someone versus a couple months, she's going to be a little bit jealous of like all of the intimacy that can also not be sexual intimacy that you two have. So, but fuck her. I'm mad at her. I hate her ass.
Yeah.
I think that your feelings.
It was so weird because like.
No, your feelings about this are completely valid.
I was only gonna say, it was just so weird because like, yeah, and I was just gonna say like, one of the arguments, or not arguments, but points that she brought up that she was like sus with me is because the first time we met, I apparently didn't. I thought I was being friendly with her, but like in retrospect, I can definitely see I totally only said my hellos, just because like this is I'm not gonna say a rebound, but it was only like a few months after his last girlfriend, so I was a little like sus of her at first. But after the weekend and before I learned this, I thought like, you know what? I can totally see why they're good together. They seem really great and really happy with each other. So then like after having fun, and then I get hit with she was actually not comfortable with me at all the whole weekend. I was like, damn, what was everything we were talking about then?
That sucks.
It sucks because she's not even she's so insecure that she's not even giving you a chance to become friends with her. Because if you guys could become friends, she could start to trust you, and she would not have these insecurities about your relationship with James, but she's not even willing to open the door because she's so insecure.
Right.
Like, ugh, I hope he dumps her. Sorry.
I do hope he dumps her, but
Yeah.
also please let us know what ends up happening with it because we do want to find out. You know us. We're nosy Nellies. We want to know.
We love an update.
Yeah. Ideally, I think they're cute. I just, I think if she could get over homophobia and learn I'm not interested in her man, that would be great.
But I think you should ask James.
I'm literally not even upset.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, I would just ask James, like, is this happening with your girlfriends?
Yeah.
Because if it's not, then it's just homophobia. You know?
But-
yeah, right. Like,
Thank
that's what
you.
I was thinking too, because I've seen him interact with his other female friends, and we have mutual female friends. But I was like, I'm not even annoyed at the homophobia as much as I should be. I'm just annoyed, dude, she lied to me. I thought we were so friends. I thought we were actually so
That's
tight,
annoying.
and then she didn't. I should be more annoyed at the homophobia, but we're in Texas, right? I've grown up with it my whole life. It's Pride Month, but I can understand a little bit, whatever. I can.
Well,
move
we're in
on.
LA
She can
and
say,
we're
but,
annoyed
dude,
enough
she lied
for
to me.
you. I'm definitely annoyed enough. That's for damn
If
sure.
she's gonna lie to you, she's gonna lie to him.
Yeah, no, fuck that. No,
Dude,
no,
thank
no.
you so
No,
much
no.
for calling in. This
Right,
is
that's. I didn't
sorry.
say that, but that's what I was thinking.
Yes, no, we're sending you love. We want it, but
Oh,
please
no,
let
no,
us know.
yeah.
Send us an update. We want to
Yeah.
hear about it,
Yeah.
babe. Thank you so much.
Thank you for calling. You look so
in.
familiar to me. I
You're
thought
the
you'd
best.
called in on
My
video
phone
before,
dry.
but no, just your voice.
You're the best. Thank you so much.
You look great. Love the
I
mustache.
get that. Thank you.
Mwah.
Yes, but also, yeah, exactly. Dajeski, be more annoyed about homophobia. It's Pride Month!
Month.
Come on.
Something similar happened to me though, where I talked to somebody that was dating Jared when we broke up, and I was like, "I'm not mad at you. Let's be cool." And she was like, "Totally," and then went right to him and was like, "Kara," yelled at me, and I was like, "That's not what happened at all." It was it felt like the whole conversation.
Kind of
we
wanted
had,
to. Did you kind of want
No,
to
the
yell at her?
whole conversation we'd had was, you guys know who this person is also. The whole conversation we'd had was good. And then I was like, great, see you later. And then she goes to him and goes, Kara's I'm so scared. Blah, blah. And it's
I
what the
understand.
fuck? We just had
so
this whole
scared.
conversation.
I live in fear of you. I do.
Oh,
get it.
shut
I
up,
do understand.
Jackie.
She's very scary.
Jackie.
No one even saw it.
Well, anybody can have kids, and that kid can grow up to be a liar and a weirdo, and they can find another liar and a weirdo,
True.
and they could tell their child together, hey, it's okay to be a liar and a weirdo. So that can happen.
That can happen.
What's the other side of that? Eugenics?
It's the only other side. But is there any other side?
Unfortunately, I think the people that are the most into eugenics are liars and weirdos.
liars. Yeah, I think unfortunately.
Oh, right. Yeah, they're the most moral.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if you're
Yeah.
super stoked on eugenics,
What
you're
happened to
weird.
Bitch Bingo. Did we knock anything out? I know that we
Why we would have already gotten the Pride
I know we did
thing.
Pride Month.
No, talking behind
Talking
back.
behind
yeah.
back.
Yep. Oh, we're so close to winning in a few different, we're getting close in a couple of areas. We're 2 away on many of them. All right, let's go to another call.
Yes.
Why? We should try to get in a couple more with Amber.
Yeah, especially while we have Amber.
Yeah.
I want to know. I think I know who this is.
I know that. Yeah, it wasn't us. It was the delay. It was the delay. Talking about how much Kara scares us under our breath.
No,
Kara
we're
still
talking
scares me.
about
she
the
still
other.
scares me.
Hello?
I know she's my co-host, but she scares me.
Wait, do we have somebody calling it? Oh,
Yeah. Oh, okay. It's shrouded in mystery. But
got
what is your
anonymous
name?
is there
the
somebody
line.
there?
What-
Oh,
Cass.
it's black.
Hi, Cass.
It would have a C even if she wasn't there, right? Sorry, call back, guys.
Get back at us, Cass. But also, Andy the Bandy, taking the gay out of all of it, life is too short to be with someone who immediately suspects and pushes away your friends
Yeah.
4 months into your relationship.
Not even
Thank
4
you,
months,
Andy the Bandy.
yeah.
Thank you so man, look at these fucking kids down here. Is that an old man? Wait, who's hanging out with the baby? What are they doing over here in the corner?
That's Elon Musk and one of his new wives, and that's their baby. That's child number 15.
Oh, wow. Are they just calling it
And
number 15?
yeah, no, its name is barcode, but it's actually a bunch of lines, like a barcode.
Oh, interesting. There she is. It's the beautiful Cass.
Oh, this is
Beautiful
Cass.
Cass. We've got Cass Reed's Charo from our chat.
Hey,
and
didn't Cass call in on our first ever live show?
Cass did, and Cass has been someone that I'm going to say it, has been a topic of conversation multiple times on the show because of her continued experience or non-experience with her husband may or may not receiving a vasectomy.
Let's tap in. Jackie knows the lore. So honestly, I would love if Jackie could just set me up for where she knows I'm at.
Love
Yes.
this.
Or I can.
I
If
love this. I got you, babe. I got you. All right. So essentially, Cass, mother of 4 children, truly, honestly compares her marriage with her husband to my marriage with Jeff. Very he's a good, patient, wonderful man, wonderful father, wonderful everything. We're saying nice. We like this guy. We like this guy. So this is coming from a place
Of
we like
love.
this guy. Okay. Now, Cass they had a discussion in their marriage that they both decided not to have any more children. And Cass had
No,
a
you're going to
discussion
stop at 4?
after 4. I
Come
know.
on,
crazy.
Cass.
4 boys, by the way.
How dare
The way I
I
would just throw myself into the ocean, Cass. You're
4
such a
boys.
strong person.
4 boys. And Cass, they decided husband was going to go get the vasectomy. They got not only husband was going to go get the vasectomy, Cass gets the appointment, makes the appointment for him to go get the vasectomy. Day of the vasectomy, he's like, you're going to go get that vasectomy today. And he's like, yes, baby. What does he do? He doesn't go to the appointment for the vasectomy. And he comes home and was just like, I didn't go. And now will not get a vasectomy or it's not even will not. But then I want you to discuss, because I don't know all the specifics, because you guys, mother of 4, parents of 4, went on to a wedding for together alone for the first time in a while.
You got
No
4
kids.
kids. You're not getting away much together alone.
With no kids.
And we got a weekend without the kids. We got a weekend without the kids.
And what happens, Cass? What happens on the weekend without the kids where you could have just fucked with wild abandon, Cass?
And slept in. That was my big thing. I was like, we can fuck all night and then we can sleep in.
Yeah.
Unheard of for you.
And what happened, Cass? Tell everybody.
Okay, so thank you, Jackie. Perfect execution of the lore.
Got you, bitch.
Knew you'd nail it. So essentially, we went to a wedding this weekend. A really good friend of mine. We've been talking about this wedding for 2 years. We have been excited about this wedding. We figured out a way to get all of our kids taken care of by the various family members that are willing to sign up for the gig. We go to Omaha. We're at the wedding. I'm feeling wedding reception me. I had to be dragged off the dance floor.
Fuck yeah, you did.
That's the version of me that my husband was about to get.
Yeah, bitch, you were going for broke, bitch.
And then we get in our car, and then we drive the 30 minutes back to my friend's house, where we have the whole house to ourselves. Kind of, but mostly. And we are in the moment, and it feels like prom. It feels like prom. I'm 18. He's 18. We literally fell in love at that age, at 18. I was 16. He was almost 18. That's when we fell in love. I am the person he learned to be comfortable with in that genre of activities, and same both ways. And so I'm like, yeah, we're back there. I'm taking off a prom dress. I'm taking off your suit and tie, and it's great. And I go, do you have a condom?
Guess what?
Who didn't pack a condom?
Guess
Here,
who didn't?
and reader, he did not have a
He
condom.
did not have a condom. No, he didn't bring any
Oh,
Cass,
the
I'm
audacity.
so happy you called in, because I guess the question was, did he think that you were going to do it, or do you have to do absolutely everything for him? Do you have to breathe for him too, Cass?
Cass, I'm so mad for you.
That's my who is the bitch. Am I the bitch for not
It's his
also
penis.
bringing the
His
condom.
penis is the bitch.
You'd have gotten pregnant again. You'd have had baby number 5.
Could have had baby number 5, Cass.
Baby number 5, and it's gonna be a boy because I have 4 boys, and the universe might put me punishing me.
Yeah.
No.
You want a 5th one? It sounds like your husband is trying for a 5th one, and I feel like if he wants a 5th one, he can shoot it out of his penis himself.
I think you
Let's
need
let
to
him.
truly withhold all sexual activity.
I don't know how you.
I
had
think
sex
he's
with him.
being so inconsiderate of you. You have put your body through fucking hell to have 4 kids who are, I'm sure, little angels and the lights of your life, but you have gone through so much that is amounted to, I mean, my math is bad. What's 40 months of being pregnant, not to mention giving birth 4 times, the postpartum of it all. Our bodies are fucking
You're
ruined.
scaring me, Kara.
And you've done it twice as much as I have.
How much?
And to just say I won't do this one little thing that barely hurts and it's an outpatient procedure that takes 30 minutes maybe.
I know a
is
guy that
like,
got a
and then refusing it. And then refusing to take any responsibility for the backup birth control.
Also, here's the thing: even that, like, we are not saying that you should force someone to have a vasectomy if they don't want a vasectomy. That's not what this conversation is. He said yes to a vasectomy. He said yes, you planned it. He didn't go through with it. He is still saying, it's like at this point, Cass, truly. And I know we don't like this answer. You gotta shut those legs, girl.
We don't
He gets
like
not a
that
touch,
answer.
not a
It's my
spew
least
from that
favorite
penis.
answer.
Can I ask how old your youngest is?
Like a year, right?
A year old?
15 months.
15 months.
Yeah, so no.
Up to what? Excuse me, like a 13-year-old, right? Like if you, right?
Yeah, Seb's gonna be 13 next month.
Dude, it's like, were you going to say something about somebody you know having a vasectomy?
I knew a guy that got a vasectomy, and he's like a blue-collar, normal dude, and he's like, yeah, it's pretty easy.
Yeah, Jared was worried about it and scared. And then he goes, it wasn't that bad. I mean, he put like peas on his dick for like a day. Even when I hear about botched vasectomies, like where something goes wrong, it's not even that bad compared to like childbirth. Sorry. Even people are like, oh yeah, mine kind of got swollen and I had to go back to the doctor. It's like, oh no. Did you have to get Botox in your asshole? Because I did.
You did?
Yes.
From pregnancy?
Yeah. We can get into
Why
this.
to look younger?
It's not.
Yes, I wanted my asshole to look smooth as hell. Listen, I've talked about this on 7 podcasts. We can't get into this right now. I'm just saying we've gone through a lot, and it's absolutely crazy to have a conversation and agree on something, and then you don't come up with your part of the bargain, and then in the interim of whatever phase 2 is of this argument, you have the opportunity to fuck, and you don't even bring protection.
It sounds like he wanted to have another baby.
That or
No,
also
yeah.
throwing it out there.
Or condoms don't feel good, whatever, I don't know.
And I know that we're making jokes here, but it's also where the Tostitos does say he's not communicating. I mean to say what he truly wants / thinks. He's not communicating. And as all jokes aside of like keeping the knees shut and everything else, although I'm not really joking about that, I guess, have you had the conversation, like the genuine vulnerable conversation of like, do you really, like, is this about having another child? Like, have you had that conversation?
Yes. But then, again, Jackie knows me well enough to maybe understand this moment. But then, period me at the grocery store with my eyes on a little baby younger than my youngest baby, I look at my husband and I go, are we sure we're done?
So do you think that part of it
So
is
am I
he's
the
worried
bitch?
about that maybe you might want another child?
You can reverse a vasectomy.
Exactly.
They cost like $10,000. It costs a lot to reverse a vasectomy. So I'm just saying, like, you should only get a vasectomy if you're really ready. And if you're not really ready, maybe he is sensing that. This is the first I've heard of it. Cass?
I'm very ready, but don't talk to me on my period.
Oh.
Like, that's the problem.
Yeah.
Like, don't.
Girl, I'm
He's-
like,
he's
my
taking
husband's
the
had the
moment.
snip. I'm totally done. And I absolutely wanted a third and would have had a third. The ship has sailed. I see a new little baby. I huff its little hair and I go, oh my God, I want another one. And then I don't have one. And my life's probably a
Yeah.
lot easier.
And
You're
that's what
good.
I'm
You
trying
got
to
4.
explain.
In
That's
this
what I'm
world,
trying
in
to explain.
2026 America,
Who can afford
who's
5?
having a 5th child?
And that's kind of part of this too, is like, that's what I'm trying to explain to him, is like, just because when I see a cute little baby at the airport on your non-condom experience weekend,
Yeah.
and I look at it and I go, well, maybe, doesn't mean you don't go schedule the vasectomy, because that conversation was set in stone. We had it, we talked about it, we sat down, we looked in each other's eyes. My moment at the grocery store in line, vulnerable while on my period, should not apply to that giant conversation that we've already established.
Yeah.
Correct. You are correct. You are correct, Cass.
Is he using that? When you said, like, why didn't you go for the vasectomy? What was it? What?
Oh, my husband's a grunter shrugger. So it was a...
one of those gruggers.
Oh, yeah, man. You're not, you cannot be putting out to a grunter shrugger. No, not about big life choices like this.
We need more.
Yeah.
Am I crazy?
We need more.
We need more talkie and less grunty caveman.
Or else no shooty of the loadsy odesy.
Yes.
I think
Loadsy.
none of them.
Loadsy.
I think honestly, I get to a point where it's like, I'll jerk you off, but no comes for you from this person.
We did hand stuff like we were in
He
high
shouldn't have
school,
even
prom
gotten
night.
that.
Too much, Cass. You gave too much.
Uncanny Rachel says even if he doesn't want the vasectomy, he needs to be responsible for backup birth control. That's true. You
Yeah.
need to bring have condoms
Yes.
on you.
And he didn't bring them. And did not stop at the gas station when I mentioned that we didn't.
Yeah, because it has never
So
been.
he knew.
So he knew.
Yeah.
He knew.
No. Liz Estrada, this fuck. I'm sorry, Cass. We are gluing the knees shut. We are gluing the hands together into the prayer position. We're only praying.
He is not thinking about it.
At vasectomy.
Yeah.
I have a glue stick from my 4-year-old close by. I can start gluing my
Yes,
in
start
there,
it up.
babe.
Because,
Layers.
dude, honestly, I'm sure your husband is amazing in a lot of different ways, but he is taking you for granted right now. He's like, well, she either gets knocked up or she takes care of birth control. Like that, he's literally like, he's just stepping out of the family planning game, which is not okay for a father and a husband.
Nope.
You can't do that.
Spermies are a part of this, and that's it. And right now, nothing's gonna happen until the spermies are not a part of it anymore. Cass,
Agreed.
We need to get rid of the spermies in the house, okay, Cass?
Right.
As soon as this vasectomy happens, the first thing I'm doing is calling you guys.
Please.
Tell him, like, once he gets the vasectomy, be like, we can have sex whenever we want, all the time. We never have to use a condom. We never have to worry about it. Like, we are good to
Never
go.
have to wear a condom ever
Does he
again.
not understand how freeing it is?
He's been so grumpy lately, and I just want to be like,
I bet if I fucked you, you'd
bet if
feel
I
a lot
fucked your
better. But
brains
too
out,
bad it's not
yeah.
possible. Cass,
Weird.
thank you so much for
I
calling.
need you to know, Cass, the entire chat is supporting us.
Everybody
and you.
is on your side, and
thank you.
I just need you to know that, and we will be waiting for the update. We're gonna wait for
I
it.
love you guys. You're all beautiful, beautiful women, and I will die on a hill for any of you.
Don't want you. We need you alive. All right,
you
Cass.
enjoy those 4 little boys, and
Put that husband up on that hill,
and
though.
that you won't have to be pregnant ever again. Enjoy that.
Oh my God, Cass, we love you. And also, we'll see you tomorrow during Jackin', because tomorrow we are doing a big Pride Jackin'.
Ooh.
TV/Holdenator.
A very, very Pride Jackin'.
Very Pride Jackin'. Yes.
Everybody tune in. I will not be there throwing up and passing out.
Also, get some tarot readings from Cass, because she
Yeah.
asked me the other day, and it was like, I was just like, holy shit.
Cass reads my tarot too. I mean,
Yeah, it was like
it's
on
crazy.
another
Oh, I
level.
got like the worst tarot reading the other day. Everyone's like, let's do tarot. And I assume the person knows how to do tarot. And we're pulling cards and they're just reading off the internet. And they're going, well, it could be this, but it could also be this. I'm like,
you pay them money?
No. It was like a friend at a party, but I was like,
Okay, that's-
why are you even offering this as a service? It's reading off the internet. And it's like, it's literally like, this card could be you're going to win the lottery tomorrow, or you're about to walk into a ditch and die. Like, it was so all over the place.
What was your spreads, can I ask?
I don't remember even what I pulled. I pulled one card.
What was the card?
Jack of clubs.
7 of knives or something, maybe.
Thanks, Holden.
Oh, yeah.
Thanks, Holden.
Everybody's like, you're gonna die.
Oh, Seven of Swords.
Swords, maybe? I don't remember.
Yeah, Swords is like action based. Cups are feeling based, and
You're doing a better job already explaining it than the person did at the party.
You're not even looking at the card.
She was just like reading off of, and I was like, I just thought that you knew what you were doing.
Do you know what
but
that picture looked like? Was it the guy laying? No, that's the Four of Swords. Was it?
It was a bunch of. It looked like swords, but I don't.
Were they like in the back? Were they in the back?
Kara was
I don't
really
remember.
paying attention.
I don't remember.
Really paying attention.
Yeah, Seven of Knives, Annie Brown.
Should we do one more quick call with
I want one more quick call with Amber.
Amber?
Can I
Yeah.
get a BuzzFeed while I'm here?
So,
Anything but the bananas.
Yeah, I don't want the banana either.
Oh, but this is my special one that I brought for us for later, Kara. It's called Bent Banana. And
that's what Cass's husband's dick is gonna look like if he doesn't get that fucking vasectomy.
but also, yeah,
Balls up.
you have a forbidden apple or a pink lemon squeezy, Amber. Which would you prefer?
Could I do pink lemon squeeze?
Yeah, of course. Get your fucking
Get in
squeeze
there.
on,
Get your
bitch.
squeeze.
Get squeeze.
This was released with a gimmick of a buzzball engagement ring. People could bid for. And Jackie and I both said, we think it's going to go for like $35K.
$35K.
It went for like $8,000.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's a big fake.
One more. Oh, someone's tried banana.
Oh, well, if Uncanny likes it, then. I mean, I trust you. All right, what's going on?
Hello.
Oh,
Hi,
Hi. What's your name?
Jacob.
Hi, Jacob.
I like the beard, Jacob.
yes, and I love the
Thank you.
tie-dye. What's going on? Who's the bitch?
Quite long.
Whoa!
You got like a System of a Down beard.
Fuck yeah.
That's the second time I've heard this in the last month, and I was like, that's funny. This is. It used to be down to my waist.
Damn.
Hopefully, I can keep it short. You said short for Amber, but I'll try to keep it short. It's kind of convolutedly long, but I don't know if there's really much of a bitchuation anymore. It's just like it's
let's
a
get to the
life
meat
thing.
of it.
Basically, I've had neighbors become increasingly more paranoid / aggressive towards us over the years. I guess started during 2020. They were getting very scared of COVID or neighbors. I don't know why. They started putting a bunch of no trespassing signs up and being very reclusive. That's in the wind. But what initially started a conflict with us was we adopted a dog, which you could probably see her.
Let's see the babe. Oh my gosh, it's so dark. I feel like I can see a belly. Oh, I can see a little snoot. Oh, beautiful,
No.
Like a
beautiful babe.
Dalmatian, right? Is that Dalmatian?
Or I think like a mutt, right?
No, she is a pit bull and Australian shepherd.
Not a Dalmatian.
Ooh, beautiful babe.
But anyways.
Okay, so neighbors are getting increasingly like sort of isolated and maybe paranoid.
I will say COVID fucked people up
Yeah.
forever.
Yeah. Well, she came from a bad situation. The dog name is Nova. She came from a shelter, got adopted. She was too much energy for their kid. She got returned. Different people grabbed her from their family, said, "No, you can't take the dog back." Brought it back, got it put it into her kennel with a bunch of chihuahuas, made her aggressive towards small dogs because there was like 7 chihuahuas and then her. She hates small dogs and she has a high prey drive because she's an Australian Shepherd. She's not hurt other dogs, but she wants to chase small dogs. We didn't know that because the people we got it from were like, "Hey, we're trying to get home this dog." They brought the dog to us. It's like, "Oh yeah, she has very high anxiety. Oh, she doesn't like men," and then they ghost us when we had like trying to get other, things about her because we were like, "Oh, man, I don't know if it's gonna be a good situation," but regardless, we've had her for 3 years and she's a lovely dog, despite everything.
So what's going on with these neighbors then with poor Nova? What do they do? They didn't do anything to Nova.
No, they had a Chihuahua Pomeranian. They've had it for a long time. Our dog got out and chased their dog. Didn't hurt it. Got scared it shitless. But but regardless, like it happened that time, and then she's got out again, and then basically like the dog, they're
scared
like
of the dog now.
Yeah,
they're
so-
having issues with Nova.
So what are
Yeah.
the neighbors doing
Right.
about it? Like, what are they saying to
Yeah,
you?
what's going on with it?
Well, for one, we're very angry, of course. They called the police on us. We apologized. We profusely, like, we put up fencing. We spent thousands of dollars on fencing, got wire fencing.
Oh, gosh.
Eventually, we've been putting in wooden fencing. But fast forward, maybe a year later, they kept walking their dog along our fence line. We can't always see when we're letting our dog out within our fence, and it would go to the yard fence and bark because they're walking their dog along our fence line, even though they have a big yard. So there was that issue, and they thought we were letting the dog out on purpose to harass them. But also, when our dogs were out, they would let their dog out on the side porch, and it would start barking, and then it would get our dogs to run at
So
them.
there's like continued issues between the dogs, like over the last year.
Right, but our dog never got out again.
Yeah.
But culminates to a point to like, apparently their dog has started having aggression issues towards the wife.
Okay, their dog's having issues with them, and so they're blaming you
Okay.
for this because of what your dog's doing?
Yeah, because apparently they think that the one time my dog chased theirs, that it made their dog have such anxiety that it became a different personality within a year later. Even though, like, I actually liked their dog.
But you can't get into the dog psychology. You know, it's like, so what ended up happening with it? Like, did they keep the dog? Like, but you obviously still have Nova.
Well, they brought it to our attention. Like, hey, we're having these issues with our dog, saying it's your dog's fault. I was like, I'm sorry that you think that, but and then like they're possibly like, well, if we're looking at trying to get her treatment, or like get the dog or him, the dog named Bandit, have him get sorry, I was about to sneeze.
No, you're doing great. So there's been issues
Yeah.
with these dogs. So they still
they-
have their dog though.
No, I'll say that regretfully, because she could not deal with the aggression of their Chihuahua Pomeranian towards her, no one else. Wouldn't bite me, wouldn't bite the husband. Did the jappy thing on the porch, but regardless, you could come up and pet it and not bite anybody but her. They had it put down.
Okay.
They
That's
had their
on them.
dog put down.
That's on them. They
That's
did
on
that.
them.
Yes.
That's on them.
Yep.
That's on them. I hate that.
That's crazy.
Before that even happened, I said, because I volunteer at the local animal shelter, I know avenues of people who do dog training. I know people who have info about medication for animals that have like anxiety and things like that. I was like, hey, I'll even help pay for it. If you think this is my fault, I'll help you get training. I'll help try to pay for medication, whatever I can, because I don't want to be a bad neighbor. None of that. I hate that this happened, and I hate that you're blaming me on this on me
Yeah.
and my animal that I
Okay,
care about.
And what did they
And-
say?
Well, they basically didn't really say anything. They just kind of nodded along, like, oh, well.
So where are we at now
like
then? What's going on? Or
So
what's going
their
on?
dog's put down.
Yeah,
Your
dog's
dog's still
put down.
here.
Well, after they put their dog down, they came to me, said, hey, I want to talk to you. They came over. This is like a week later after they said they're having issues with the dog. They came and they brought me to their backyard, pointed at a grave and said, "This is our dog, and this is your fault."
Jesus.
Like, and so basically,
These
it just-
people are
it
fucking
confronts-
crazy, and they are blaming you. I need you to
Yes.
like this. I don't want you
I
to
know.
feel.
Yeah.
You shouldn't be doing anything else for these
I know.
people.
No.
They're,
And I know, and I have kept my temper stamped down best I can. And they, even though like they're saying you shouldn't have ever had this dog, it's a danger to kids. I was like, ma'am, I have 3 children, and there's a 7-year-old boy down the road who comes over just to play with our dogs. it's not a danger. And she had nothing to say with that. And then she started talking about how I hope to God that your dog dies and all this other stuff.
Oh my God! Oh,
You should do a paper mache replica of their old dog they put down and have it hung up.
Yeah,
like,
turn
put
it
it
into
on
a
a news.
pinata.
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 Yeah, pinata's the way.
A dead dog pinata. How
I mean,
funny.
I don't want
Oh,
to.
doggy
I don't want to
treats.
speak ill of the. I cannot believe they put this fucking dog.
No, these people are fucking whack jobs.
sounds
I mean,
crazy.
that's a fucking crazy thing to do.
And
That's
so now, like, even though that I was like, I apologize. They're like, I don't want to hear you're sorry. The husband stays quiet. It's mostly just the wife. He just kind of nods along. He's just like, it's okay, dear. It's okay. And just like, he's like, I don't know. But the situation is gone like a year later. Then like they get mad about small things like, hey, I'm replacing my wire fencing with wood fencing. They call police on me saying I'm on their property, and then start trying to say they had their property reassessed, and then the property line has changed. I was like, that's news to me. We had a discussion about the property line when I set up the
so
fence.
now you're just having more and more
and then
neighbor
it's like,
issues with them.
like I couldn't build. Even though the sun's still out, I couldn't be building at a certain time because we get up at 3 a.m. I was like, man, we leave it work.
They are making all this shit your problem. You're their neighbor.
Do you
it
have-
doesn't
Yeah.
matter. Like these, like
No.
stop talking to
I
them.
know.
Just stop
I've been
talking.
here. I know. I've tried to. That's part of the reason of putting up the privacy fence. But like they also have a bunch of things at the edge of their property, near our property, like sheds that are full of antiques, I guess. I don't know, and their vehicles. So they have cameras pointing at like 80% of our yard that I guarantee alert them on motion. So we can't even be on that side of the yard without them looking out their window being like nosy. And during
I
last
just think
January,
you guys, I think overall, I think, dude, have you said anything to the police? Exactly. They are definitely the bitch. They are the bitch. And if there's any way in which you can protect your family, your dog, your partner,
They might try to
anyway,
poison your dog.
I just would stay the fuck away from these people.
I mean, the police know. The police know that. Like, police literally was like, "Oh, great, those Karens are calling again."
Yeah.
Yeah, get some fast-growing
they're
trees.
really-
That's what somebody says.
Yeah, put
The
something
dog
up.
is the bitch. That's
Put
right.
something up in front of those cameras so that they can't see.
Yes.
And then anytime they try to talk to you about anything, I think you should say, put it in writing and email me. Then I think you should create a Gmail for a fake lawyer, okay? His name could be Irving Luddington III Esquire, okay? I made that up, but you can workshop it.
You made that up.
And then, yeah, you go CCing my lawyer here, and then have the lawyer just like Google a bunch of like legal jargon and send it back to them and see what happens. Honestly, I think you should try to
I
tell them
still-
that you want everything in writing with them because you don't trust them.
Yes.
Yeah.
I like that.
The thing is, it's like I still want to be a good neighbor. And
No,
Hey, I-
Jacob,
People.
that
put their
ship has
dog
sailed,
down.
dude.
No,
put
they
their
put their
dog
dog down for no
down.
reason.
They put their dog down for no
Right.
reason and tried to
Right.
blame your ass. That's
Yeah,
fucking
no.
unhinged.
Crazy. And they have a camera in
I-
front of your yard.
Yeah, in your yard,
Right.
showing your shit. No, don't be being a good neighbor is making the boundaries to make sure your family is safe.
Right, and I
think you can only do that
I'm
with the
totally-
help of Irvington Luddington III Esquire.
Esquire.
I'm on that page with you, and like because I work with the animal shelter, and because I work with because the animal shelter is run by the sheriff's department, I am actually friends with a lot of the police officers in town, so
Hell
they know
yeah.
the situation, and it's like it's just like I've been here a decade. And now their health is declining. She can't even go
Good.
to her vehicle without him being assisted. And I'm like, I don't wish ill of them, but I'm like,
You don't have to.
You don't
They're
have
already
to.
there.
Yeah, wait it
I
out.
know,
They won't
I
be
know.
around much
They won't
longer.
be around. Yeah, I guarantee something happened in that house, and they put the dog
I
down.
do.
They blamed you for it.
I do feel bad for the husband because he's never did anything bad to me. He's never said anything bad to me.
But he's not
He's-
stopping
he-
his crazy wife, unfortunately.
Right,
And
right.
that means he's a bad neighbor too.
She controls him to like, but he's
I know,
having
but
a lot
thank
of
you
trouble
so
doing-
much for calling in. We
Yeah.
gotta get Amber out of here, but we really
Yes.
appreciate you
Yeah,
calling
Jacob, let us know what happens, but
Yes, please.
like keep away from these people. And if they
Please,
want to talk to you about
be
property
safe.
lines or any of
Email.
that shit, it needs to be in writing.
in writing and
Yeah,
and keep
I
track
don't think
of it.
they're gonna. I'm gonna talk to them every time again. Because the last time I tried to talk to them was like trying to help them de-ice their driveway, and they angrily refused.
No,
Ignore.
No, never.
Ignore.
Never.
Nova safe. We have to
not.
Yeah, you need to
Nova
push
safe.
away. You
Poison
need to
your
push
dog.
away those good neighbor feelings.
Yeah,
Yes,
get out of there.
please. But we support you, babe. Thank you so much for
Thank you for calling,
in.
Jacob. Everybody, Amber, it's always such a delight to have you on the show. Thank you so much for being
We've had
here.
a dead dog. We've had a
Yep.
vasectomied husband,
Yep.
hopefully.
Yeah.
And we've had a girl on stilts.
Yeah,
And we've had,
Love
didn't we
this.
have a jealous girlfriend? A jealous girlfriend.
And oh my God, I
yes.
feel like I'm just going through a roller coaster of emotions with you guys.
Dude,
With you
yeah.
guys.
It's just been the best. Thank you so much,
Thank you,
Amber.
I love you,
Amber.
ladies.
We
We
love
love
you
you so much.
to
We love
enjoy
having
that
you
lemon
on.
squeezy.
I will. I'm going to have it with
We'll
a
take
cigarette.
your mic here. We're gonna welcome our next guest pretty quickly. He's the host of the Foreign Report here on the Last Podcast
and
Network.
fraudsters.
And Fraudsters, also here on the Last Podcast Network. Go ahead, Jackie.
It's Sina Gazdemir.
Yeah.
Welcome. Oh my God, you have your first. Oh, you got that.
Yo,
Oh,
that's my
babe.
favorite kind.
That's Kara's favorite.
That's what I put a little.
This is a favorite?
I put a little floater in my wine.
This is
Yeah, we mix it with wine.
You don't have no idea how bad the ones we're drinking are.
This is
That's the
awful.
best one.
Yeah, the crayon blaster. Do you want to try the
crayon blaster's the
gold
best one.
melon?
I don't want to even.
It's called
Yeah.
gold
no,
melon.
No, this is orange wine. It's disgusting.
Is it Everclear?
It's called Flags and
Yeah,
Freedom, this
basically.
flavor.
It should be.
They basically they made zero effort to make it like you know how a lot of things are like you can barely taste the alcohol. Buzzball was like, let's go the opposite way. Let's make it so it's actually the top notes are grain alcohol.
Grain alcohol.
Like it feels like
only.
you're drinking motor oil.
Do you
I
feel,
mean,
do you feel more powerful? Like we drink Buzzballs here to like get our advice flowing, and do you feel like you're out on the patio?
I feel like I'm
this one's
patient zero of the next hantavirus.
Yeah.
Poison is coming out.
I don't think I've ever tried a sour apple. Let me get
Oh,
into
the
that
forbidden
guy.
apple is
Sorry,
delicious.
Jackie.
Oh, good. Honestly, my phone
forbidden
likes
apple.
having Buzzball
Forbidden
all
apple.
over it.
So-
I'm scared of the bent banana, which is another orange wine forward.
Yeah.
So it's banana, but it's also orange wine. Buzzballs, you're killing us.
Forbidden apple is like our kids' juice boxes.
Whoa!
With just
Oh, yeah.
nasty
The babies grew
pop
up.
off vodka.
Look what's happening.
Oh,
Look what's
no.
happening in the
Ew,
corner.
get
Oh
the
my God.
babies out
Do
of
you
here.
have a vasectomy?
Is this
Whoa.
what?
I hope
Wait,
you have
was
a
that
condom.
was the last one Return to Blue Lagoon where it's a brother and a
Whoa.
sister?
Whoa, I like. Oh, we're getting late night here now. Sina, this is your first time on Who's the Bitch, correct?
Welcome.
No, welcome to our Who's the Bitch.
He's usually
experience.
like he's usually doing like a podcast that's like very important about foreign issues, foreign and domestic.
Yes.
And then
You're
we're
talking
like,
about the war, right?
yeah.
Play-by-play
And it's like,
yeah.
get in here, and it's like, hey, my mother-in-law won't stop making this one specific recipe she knows I hate. That's what I can't wait for Sina to help us with.
Yes,
All right,
yes.
let's get
Let's
to our
into
our
our
first
next
call.
Oh,
Yes.
yes. Ring a ring ding ding.
Grand Blaster, huh, babe?
Hello.
Oh my gosh, you look so happy. What's your name? What's your bitchuation?
Hey, Jackie, and Kara, and Sita. I'm my gay cousin from chat.
Oh my God, hi, my gay cousin. My gay cousin's from our chat.
Amazing.
What's up?
How are you? Who's hurting
How
you?
you
Who
guys
do we
doing?
have to
Oh my
get rid
God.
of?
So I got more of a low stakes situation as compared to Cass's.
Oh, okay. All right. I'll take this.
But I want to ask you, I got a work situation going on where it's been a little crazy the past 3 months. And I want to know if I should write a bitchy white lady email to HR.
Okay.
Okay, what's
Ready?
going on? All right, let's hear the situation.
After 3 months, I'm already
Okay.
leaning toward yes.
So, roughly, exposition, all that good stuff. 3 months ago, all hell broke loose. Manager quit on the spot. Another manager, the general manager left because she had a baby for 3 months.
What is the name of the company and the address at which you work at?
Yeah.
Critical.
I don't know if
No,
I'm
no,
at liberty
don't.
to say, but
we're
it
kidding,
does rhyme
we're
with
kidding.
schmoodle.
Joe.
No.
Noodles and Schlumpany.
All right, so we got managers quitting. Oh, you're already ripping it. Oh, my gay cousin, you know I want to be ripping.
baby.
Bitch, you know I want to be ripping.
Can't
Okay,
handle it.
so, all right, what's going on? So manager left?
Manager left. Other manager left.
Okay.
We're basically left with out-of-town management coming in and out, plus our area manager.
Okay.
Our out-of-town management has been coming in and having loud phone calls with other management that I don't know, bad-mouthing the town, bad-mouthing our store, bad-mouthing, like, the people, bad-mouthing, like, local culture. This person is not from here, not born here.
I don't like it.
I hate my town. You don't get to talk about my town like
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
You know what I mean?
I can say that. You
You
can't
can't.
say that.
Exactly. Also, during this weird time where everything was like influx, everybody seems to get cornered alone by our area manager being like pressed as to how you feeling, what's going on, are you gonna quit? Which I found weird without having like another person around as like a witness.
Yeah.
This happened to several other people.
Oh, they approached several other people about, are you going to quit?
Like, are you gonna quit? Because you know, people talk. It's a kitchen. I work in food service. Like,
Okay.
we all talk behind management's back.
Okay.
Like, so stories get around, and like, I was like, oh, you got kind of caught alone in the corner with the area manager, wondering if you're gonna quit or not. Because like, employees have been dropping like flies. I am probably one of 3 people left of the original crew. They can't hire people quick enough. The building is falling apart. Like, and
Is
it's
there-
like they're coming in and being bitchy.
Is there a way for
I'm
you to
at
get
my
out?
wit's end.
Yeah, do you,
Sounds like that's a bigger issue.
And then that's my question. Should I write a bitchy letter to email or should I just up and quit? I have my previous assistant manager who left, the one who up and quit, texted me today saying, hey, we're hiring over at Chipotle if you need a job.
Let's go.
Let's fucking go.
It sounds like that might be. Sometimes we got to listen to these, things that come out of the stratosphere of like, if that just falls in your lap, I feel like that's saying something.
Yeah.
I feel like you follow that, because usually you don't want to leave a job because finding another job is a living nightmare. But
Yeah, but if you've got something
If you
kind of
have
set
something-
up, like you got an in at the next place.
But also, I love this. Small Shark says, do both.
Yeah.
Pogo Marie says, emails are good for making sure you have shit in writing in case of future issues. But also, reminder, HR is not your friend. Remember,
So,
too,
yeah, they're not there to protect you. They're there to protect the company.
the company. Exactly.
Wait, but
But
can I ask you
I
a
just
question,
want the
my gay
paper
cousin? Do you have any kind of like aspirations of like moving up to assistant manager, like moving up to another spot, and that's
Let
kind
me-
of what's keeping you at this place?
Okay, so the other nightmare of this job is I applied for a kitchen lead position at this job. I'm a culinary professional. I went to culinary school, double majored in culinary arts production and management, all of that good stuff. I applied for that position. I was not given it. I was given a line cook position. Other people have been hired instead of me being promoted. Other people have been promoted to that position instead of me being promoted. So during that and working through my own anger over that, I decided to make a career pivot, and I'm getting a certification in UX design that I'm currently working through right now.
Oh,
Okay.
congratulations.
So at this point, no aspirations of upward mobility at the company. You simply want to pay your rent and finish this course and move on to your career pivot. So I say get the fuck out of there, and guac is extra, bitch. Let's go.
Yeah, I think do both. I like to
Okay.
do both.
Yeah.
Yes, and Laundry.
And send the email on your way out. I say that too, yeah.
Because even Laundry says in chat, email HR not to protect yourself in the workplace, but to protect yourself legally. And
Yeah.
also just to have it all in writing. I think that it really is where, HR is not there to protect you. It is anything in writing that can protect you, though, is for you. And I think anything
Yeah.
you can do to help you in this transition time to make you look as good, because you're not leaving because of you and your inadequacies. I would be very weirded out if I was getting pulled to the side and asked if I was.
Well,
going to
also, yeah, write an email outlining everything. Like, assistant manager quits. This, like, a waterfall of resignations happens. out of town management starts talking, like, not in these words, but starts loudly disparaging our community and store in front of employees, creating a hostile or like low morale work environment. Like, there's a lot, like, just map it all out and then just go, and for that reason, I am out.
Also, Pogo Marie, I love this. Pogo Marie says, also, BCC your personal email account.
Yeah.
That's so
What a
fucking
pro
smart,
tip. Whoa,
Pogo Marie.
She's done this before.
Yes, BCC.
Oh yeah,
your
because they're gonna
personal email
lock your ass out of the
Yes.
corporate email account
Make sure
ASAP.
you have it.
Timestamps in outline format. I love a bulleted list.
Yes.
With timestamps. It's always nice.
Yes.
Timeline.
Oh my God. Thank you, my gay
That
cousin.
guys, thank you
As
so
someone
much.
with a gay cousin, you seem like a great gay cousin.
Hell yeah.
My gay cousin is a
Thank
wonderful gay cousin for us all to have.
And then make
If
a
you don't have
podcast
a
of
gay
your
cousin,
experience.
remember you are a gay cousin.
Oh, thank you. We love you, my gay cousin.
High praise.
All
Jackie.
right.
I love you.
Let's take our next call, right?
Yeah. How you feeling? You feeling good?
I feel like my blood pressure's going up.
Yeah. Oh yeah. No, you start.
Tina, you haven't even commented on our bathing suits. What the hell?
Yeah, you're not
I'm
talking about her
supposed to look at
breasts.
your bathing suit.
Oh, Cena's looking only at our bathing suits.
Whoa, look
Hey.
out.
Oh,
we're
Invisite!
done.
Oh
Oh my God.
Hi. How are you?
Hello, can you hear me?
Yes.
But the phone will never stop ringing. What's your name? What's your situation?
I'm Abby. I'm Pterodactyl Trana in chat.
I also love the fucking bangs.
what?
That's a
That
fucking
is so
bang
cool.
shit. I love it.
I'm a hairstylist, so
Oh,
Wow.
yeah. Oh yeah.
Fabulous.
That'll do it.
Fabulous.
That'll do
so
it.
I have a very low stakes situation that's kind of silly.
Okay.
I have a friend who has been my friend since high school. It's my 20-year reunion this year, if that helps with context.
Okay.
His name, I'll call him Oz.
Fuck Oz already.
Great. No, he's a
Fuck
great
Oz
human
already.
being.
Oh, we love Oz. We
Okay,
love Oz.
Love
Wait,
Oz.
we love Oz, we love
you,
Oz.
So he is getting married in July,
Fuck Oz.
and
You can't stop.
his mom is your classic boy mom.
Oh God.
Oh.
Hashtag
She-
boy mom.
Absolutely hates his fiance and makes sure that he knows all the time, and has roped his sister into it too, and is kind of making their lives hell and making her feel terrible all the time.
Fuck Oz's mom.
That sucks.
Nobody's good enough for my little angel.
So I'm not in the wedding party, but I've been kind of trying to advocate for them and make sure that they know that I love them all the time, and make sure that she knows as his friend that I think she's great. And in talking to them about this, I asked if I could help them with anything on their wedding day, and the bride said that she would like me to go and pick up their cat from their house and bring it to the wedding venue, and then bring the cat back before the ceremony.
Okay.
So they want the cat to see the ceremony.
No, not for the ceremony. Like, I could leave.
Oh, they
before
don't want the cat
ceremony.
at this. They want the cat at everything but the
Or-
ceremony.
Wait, what?
Just the beginning. And I think
What's the
it's
beginning?
about,
Before the reception? Like the
Yeah, the
no,
appetizers.
before the ceremony. They're just gonna have the cat around.
For what though?
Pictures with?
Okay.
You
so
said this was low
my-
stakes. I'd like to upgrade this.
Oh, let me tell you. Hold on, really quickly. We need to just let Cena know that our listenership has no idea what low stakes means. They always say low stakes.
I love it.
And then they call and they go, "This is pretty low stakes, but my brother and I haven't talked in a decade." And it's like always like so high stakes, I feel. But keep going.
I love this.
Okay, so my theory on this is his cat is kind of an emotional support cat for him. He takes her to like the bar with him sometimes. She's been out
back
a
to fuck
ton,
us.
right?
Wait, we're back to
So-
fuck off.
Back to fuck this dude and
Right?
his mother.
I'm sorry. It's not
Right.
that a cat can be an
We love
emotional
you, but
support animal.
this
I
is-
know that it
Anyway,
can.
so the idea I think is that maybe like the cat might help him feel better because it's going to be a very high stress day.
Sure.
But I'm like, first of all, is your cat going to let me pick it up? Which seems like a crazy thing to think about on a wedding day. And second of all, like, am I going to miss your ceremony because I'm dealing with your cat? Like, I
Yeah.
thought I was a guest to the wedding.
So they asked you to be the cat sitter of this wedding, kind of?
Not even the cat.
So the
Uber
first
driver.
time they just mentioned it casually like, hey, would you be willing to do this? I talked to them at the bachelorette party this last weekend, and she asked me again if I would be willing to do that. She said, well, I'll put her in the bathroom so it'll be easy to get her. And if it doesn't work for you to go back before the ceremony, she can be your +1.
I just think this is the end of the empire.
Wait, girl, are you invited with a +1?
First of all, they, them, sorry.
Oh, I'm so sorry. Are you invited with a +1?
I was, but I declined it.
And now they're forcing you to have a cat
as a +1?
You declined the plus?
Yeah.
Because of the cat?
No, because there's people know at the
they
wedding
just didn't
and I
want
don't
to
have
bring
a date.
They just didn't want to bring a date, and now they're going, well, if it doesn't work out,
you can bring the cat.
The cat can be your date.
Oh my God.
What a hellscape. Okay, let me just say, first of all, my general approach to weddings and this whole thing from the beginning all the way through the ceremony, especially the bachelor or bachelorette party, all that stuff, is that if you are in the bridal party or if you're a close friend, you are in service to the bride and groom.
Sure.
You are in service to the two people getting married, and then that is a noble and faithful act to do. This, I've never been in this situation before where I say, again, fuck Oz and his mother and this cat. This is crazy. You deserve better. You've been a dutiful friend for 20 years. You should spread this at the reunion. You should let everyone know
Bring
at
the
the
cat
reunion.
to the reunion, you know, and be like, well, now I guess the cat's my +1 to everything.
You guys remember Oz's mom? Yeah, she hasn't changed.
I'm actually surprised with somebody that is this into their cat that the cat is not integrated into the ceremony, like carrying rings on a little pillow or whatever the hell.
They needed somebody to pick her up because she's part of the wedding. I'd kind of be like, okay, weird that you can't do that, but sure, I can be that friend. But yeah, it just seems a little odd. But he was there.
I would say odd is
odd.
Yeah.
I had a mental breakdown a few years ago, and he was there for me and just like held me up when I needed help, and so I just feel very loyal to him. You know,
I understand. And
I get that. I get that.
When you've been friends for a really long time, there are just sometimes. But I also feel like when you've been friends for a really long time, you can be like, Oz, I'm not gonna pick up your cat and bring it for the beginning part of the ceremony.
Quick follow-up question. How far is the ceremony away from where you would be dropping
This is a great question.
That is a good question.
We need logistics.
like 15 minutes.
Okay.
It's too much anymore.
Okay,
I'm
okay.
back in the
Yeah. See, and
okay.
that's why it's more like this kind of feels weird. I don't feel like it'd be too inconvenient. It just feels a little odd.
It does.
It is.
Yeah. And
It is.
Also, the question of like maybe genuinely, you know, it sounds like you are friends with Oz, and I do understand. And like, if we are going to do this, is there a way that could be changed? It's like, could I drop the cat after the ceremony so that you could still be a part of the ceremony, and then like in the transition time between the ceremony and the after, right? That you could take the cat back.
Yeah. Yeah. I think maybe it's the point where I have to not talk to her. I probably should just talk to him about it.
I would say, I think so.
Because like you have to just gather the cat into a carrier somehow. Is that going to be your job on your own?
In the
Yes.
bathroom, the cat's going to be in the bathroom, but not in the carrier.
Correct.
Do you like the fiance?
I love her.
I think.
All right.
I think
yeah.
So,
you do it after the.
So you got to try to scoop this cat into this carrier, take it home,
the cat's not the bitch.
let it out. Do you just let it out at the house, or is there anything else you have to do?
I think that's it. Yeah.
All right.
Okay,
All right.
All right.
All right.
Right?
I think.
I'm turned
We're
around.
taking it back.
Yeah.
Okay, we're not as angry as we were.
Yeah.
It's because we like Oz, though. Okay.
Yeah.
I think my bikini top is a little too tight. I was feeling angry.
The thing about her is that she does not know how to filter her thoughts, and she says things in terrible ways that she doesn't understand come off
Oh my
badly.
God!
Gotcha.
You are a very nice friend.
You're a very good
That is so wild.
She has been kinder to him than I've ever seen anybody be, and I just want them to have a good life together, and I wish his mom wouldn't be such a bitch. So
such a good
that
friend.
is a really, it just, I guess that's why I think our question earlier when the fiance said you could bring the cat as a +1, like if I didn't like that person, I'd be like, fuck you.
That would be awful.
I can bring the cat as my +1. Like, I think I would like really, really.
it's
When
not
is
the
this
first
wedding?
time
When
that
is this
she
wedding?
said something like that. So
Yeah, gotcha.
but she doesn't understand that she's saying something that comes off badly. And I've
Gotcha.
said this to her in the past, and she's been like, "Oh, I'm so sorry. I had no idea." So
When is the wedding?
mid-July.
Oh, I was gonna say. Okay, I was gonna
Plenty
say
of
if
time
it was.
to just give some producing notes on this that you're gonna do it after the ceremony.
Yeah.
I think that's in the transition between the ceremony and the reception. You do the thing. You got to do it.
Yeah, I
You got to
think
see the
so.
ceremony. That's the whole show.
That's the thing.
I know. I want to be there for it.
Yeah, especially a good friend, especially a good friend for a long time. You want to see, and I feel like sometimes people, they're like, it's just a ceremony, who gives a shit? And I do, like, where I get that line of thinking, it's like, but that's the point of me being here, is to see the
And you
wedding.
want to laugh at Oz's mom when she's crying and say, "My baby is going away."
Oh my
You know,
God.
I offered to just stare her down.
Yeah,
So I'm like,
that's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I was his junior prom date, so I had to deal with her bullshit once. I'm not going to deal with it again. so-
Whoa, you've been dealing with this
Let's
for a long
go.
time. Okay. You are you're a good friend.
You're a great
very
friend.
good friend.
Fantastic.
And I appreciate
It's my first wedding since I've come out as non-binary, so I'm a little bit nervous about like the outfit and everything.
Yeah,
but I think it'll be
yeah.
okay.
you are going to feel like
Honestly, people are gonna be focused on the hair. It's so
Yeah.
good.
And
Thank you.
also, and you being comfortable, and you being yourself, and that's what people are going to
And
notice.
everyone's going to be asking, "Why are you holding that cat?" Anyway, so this is
Yeah, they're really going to be hung up on the
Wait,
cat.
did I miss
They're going to be hung up on the
What's
cat.
up with this cat.
Did I miss a point where she has to? I'm sorry, where they have to walk around the fucking event with the
No,
cat?
I was just kind of.
Oh, okay. I was like, wait, I missed a huge piece of the story. I'm back to hating Oz.
No.
You know, if I'm not going with a date and I have to have a plus one, I'd like it to be a cat, but only if it can like be on my shoulder the whole night.
Yes.
Honestly,
Like a parrot.
honestly, that's such a great and such a good way to get out of conversations. I gotta go. The
I gotta-
cat. I gotta do something with the cat.
They have a hairball. They
Yeah,
gotta get it out.
I can tell the cat's not feeling your energy right now. I'm gonna head over to the bar, but
gotta
it's great
go.
to talk to you.
I would.
Cena, I just wanted to say you're one of my favorite Page 7 guests. Thank you for joining.
Oh,
Thank you so much.
Thank you, and thank you.
Don't make me tear up over here.
Thank you so much for calling in. And also, though, if you do get any formal pictures of you and the cat at the wedding,
Oh, I should. You're right.
Please.
I absolutely should.
oh yes, because we want to
Oh,
see.
yeah.
send
I think
those.
that you.
Yeah, send it in because we want to see the fit and the cat.
We want to see it, and congratulations!
Thanks.
You're gonna have a blast. Cat be damned, all right? And you know, maybe you can even talk them into putting the cat in the carrier before they leave, so you don't have to do it.
Yeah.
Throwing that in
That'd
there.
probably be a good idea.
Yeah, I think so. They're sending you
Thank you so
so
much
much
for
love. and
calling
we can't wait to see
in.
the pictures. Oh my gosh! You know what?
Bye.
I do understand the low stakes of the bitchuation. I do feel that at first, I think we're like, oh, we're talking about low stakes. I think Kat at the wedding, when you like the both of the people getting married, I feel like that
Yeah.
is a low
Yes,
stakes
that is low
bitchuation.
stakes.
We just get a lot of low people being like, okay, low stakes. I hate my dad.
been
It's always
being
just like
stalked for
really
8
high
years.
stakes.
Someone
Yeah.
from Tehran saying, "Low stakes. It's a bit loud."
Yeah. Sorry if you hear. Yeah. Sorry, it's a.
I do this. I love this Benny Gesserit witch. I'd love to have a cat as an icebreaker, but I'm awkward and I love cats, so I'm biased. You know, it really just depends on if you want a cat as a date. It's just genuinely, if someone had said that to me, I think I'd slap them in the face.
Oh yeah, you could bring the cat as your
plus
that
one?
feels.
Oh, I think I wouldn't listen any. I just immediately flip the table. I'd Teresa Giudice on it.
Teresa Giudice.
Oh yeah. Oh my God. The daughter.
Prostitution whore.
Daughter
Yeah.
just got arrested, but you know. It's
Well,
fine.
Melania's always been a scrappy little thing.
Sad because it was not that Melania. It's the other Melania.
I know. I said to her before this, I go, Melania got arrested
was
for
like, what?
assault, and I immediately went, Giudice, not Trump.
Nice, yeah. I was like, oh, all right, fine. But let's. Oh wait, we need the bitch bingo to see.
Oh yes, there was one before about HR, right?
Yes. Hello, human resources.
All right, we're so close.
That's it. I'm moving out. Yes, that's it. I'm
Yes.
moving out. Yes,
Wait,
yes,
what's
yes.
that's it? I'm moving
I would say that's it. I'm moving out with the Nova dog situation.
Oh,
I
yeah.
would throw that out there.
Yeah.
I mean, bad
Something
neighbors.
about. Oh, the kids are out of school.
Ooh, the kids are out of
So they're listening to
school.
all these moon landing theories.
Oh yeah, and also I will also throw this out there. You are both boy.
Oh, old
parents
people
as of
being
now.
difficult.
Yeah.
I have one boy. I don't have two boys.
Right, but
Tina's got two.
How do you feel? Do you feel that all this boy parent conversation? Obviously, it's centered around boy mom stuff, but
Mama drama.
Yeah, that's
Hashtag boy
yeah,
mom.
we got mama drama.
But also blocked. I think we have bitch bingo because in the first one, the Viv blocked Jay.
Ooh, that
Just
it's a
came to
bingo, It's a bingo. That means you have
Sorry,
to finish your
Jay
buzz ball.
filled like this whole fucking
You
board
did
up.
great. That means you have to open this one and finish this one. And you have to drink the bent banana one.
Oh, this is Kelly literally said, at least I didn't give you the banana one.
And there's the one
Sorry.
you just got. You get another buzz ball. And thank you guys so much, even just for hanging out with us here on the patio. We are going to be taking another call. You
Let's
ready?
do it.
Ready to
Let's
jump
do
in?
it.
Yeah, how's that banana? Is it bent? Is it bent because it's up
Oh my
your
God.
bum?
Cena's gonna die live on camera.
Hello. Oh, is that my Cuddy? Hello.
Hey, y'all.
It's Cuddy McGill from chat.
What's up?
Oh my
What's going on?
Hi.
How you doing, you big beautiful bitch? I can say
Oh,
that.
good. I just got off the line, so I am very sweaty.
Hell yeah. Well, that's
that
good.
line.
Cena's also very sweaty because of the buzz balls. So
Covered in
That'll
hair.
do it too. Cheers, Cena.
Cheers.
We met at at the Murder Fish show a couple years ago.
Well, it's wonderful.
Yes.
Great to see you again.
Cuddy's a friend
Hell
from
yeah.
Atlanta.
I'm glad that you're here, Cena, because as will be made known to you, I'm glad that you're here to hear this specific situation.
Okay. All right.
Let's dish, bitch.
So I know who the bitch is in this situation. Spoiler, it's not me. I'm actually looking for advice.
Oh, okay. All right. We'll slang it.
So a couple weeks ago, I stopped going to my very favorite bar that is moments away from my kitchen. And the reason is because I kept getting into fights with the bar manager, who is an old friend of mine, like a 20-year friendship friend. We would argue about politics. Now he's not like MAGA or anything, but he's like definitely right of my like very leftist ass. Right.
Libertarian,
When
perhaps?
he talks about other
No,
races, does he
he's
put
just- he's just a
an
little
or the
lib.
in the in front?
He's a classic lib, I guess, you know.
Okay.
Okay.
Like a Elizabeth Warren lib, if you want to go like that, right?
Okay.
You know, or I'm more of a Bernie Sanders, AOC, progressive kind of person. Friend.
Got you, babe. Okay.
So we had been getting into big fights at the bar while he's working or not working, but still behind the bar. And we'd be getting into screaming matches, which isn't a good look for the bar, for him, for me, or for anybody else. And nobody likes it, right? The reason I stopped going is because when I was speaking to him about specific progressive candidates, as you know, we've been having a lot of primaries recently.
Yes. Fuck Spencer Pratt forever.
Spencer Pratt.
You know, yeah, you know. And so I was talking about a progressive candidate that I was really excited about, even though I could never vote for him because I don't live in Michigan. Abdul El Sayed.
Oh, yeah, hell yeah.
Abdul El Sayed.
Yeah, he's chill.
And he told my friend told me that he wouldn't vote for him based specifically on his name.
Yeah.
And so I was like, oh, coach, so just because he's like a Muslim dude. And he was like, yeah. And I was like, well, I got to go. I'm going to go.
Yeah.
And I haven't been back since.
Yeah.
I haven't talked to him since.
He's
you know,
not a lib though, if he said
And
that.
that's
right?
not
That
a
doesn't
lib.
seem
Yeah,
very
that's not a
that doesn't
liberal.
seem like a
I would
Warren
say, right?
Democrat kind of line.
I don't give him grace at all for it, but I will say he is a 40-year-old white guy that lived through 9/11 who has a lot of internalized Islamophobia.
Yeah.
Lots of people have it. It's weird to catch in the wild. I worked on my own myself for when I would catch myself, and I feel like I haven't obviously you never really move fully on from it. You know, it's something that you work on every day, especially as a white cis het dude. But that really rubbed me the wrong way, and I don't know how to go back to my very favorite bar.
Ugh.
This is the bar I took Eddie and Henry to after they had side stories in Atlanta last time. You know, like showed them around the theater and stuff like that. Like it's like my bar.
Got you. Came to the right place, brother.
Thank you.
Student council president during 9/11.
I'm so glad I got off the line. Yeah.
You're talking, I learned my identity on 9/11. This is great. Show up at the bar after your shift with the Nation of Islam. 5 guys, 5 black men in bow ties that say Assalamu alaikum.
Yes.
And then you order shots. And then it's all gravy after that, man.
And we're gonna be friends.
You know, if I can gather a group like that, you know, inshallah, that would be fucking amazing.
Yeah. Just don't have them talk about Jewish people. Then you'll be fine the entire time.
No doubt. I feel like I could find some progressive Nation of Islam people that I could bring.
Yeah.
You know, like I don't think that that's unreasonable.
Can I ask you
especially with the?
Let me ask you a real question. You've known this person for a long time. Is the relationship important with you, or is the bar relationship more important?
Damn, that's a hard question, Cena. I've known this kid for like, I'd say a little over 20 years, but I also worked at that bar for 6 years and have been going there for about 20 years. It's almost kind of the same.
Wow.
He did lie on the stand for me, but that was when I was like 21 and I'm 40 now. So, you know, like.
I love you.
Hey, wait. Back it all the way up.
About
What's
what?
happening?
In
Wait,
what
about
sense?
what?
In what way did he lie for you on the stand?
Well, for some reason, we got to a judge trial in my underage drinking case. And he drew a diagram of the garage door that the police opened unlawfully, though he did fudge how open or closed the door was. For sure, for the judge.
Oh, well, fuck that. I mean, fuck
It's
that.
an underage
Yeah,
thing.
fuck
Okay,
that. Yeah,
Okay, fuck the police. Fuck the police.
Yeah, fuck them. Yeah, no, that's
We could find Jean-Benet Ramsey.
The drinking age should be lower. Yeah.
because if you know where John Benet
I was
is,
in my own house.
buddy,
I was in my own house.
It sounds like you're in your 30s. I will say you grow.
Isn't that nice, Cena? I appreciate that.
Well, have you been going to this bar for 20 years?
20 years, maybe. I'm being sweet,
I'm being sweet.
But you gotta know by now. Sometimes friends grow apart, and that's not a problem. But your relationship with the bar sounds really fucking.
No, I
Wait,
wouldn't
but
wanna
does he
leave the
work
bar.
there every night? Can't you go on nights that he doesn't work?
No, the other bartenders literally text me when he's not there.
Yeah, so go then.
Just go when he's
I think you
free.
gotta
All right.
maintain the bar.
So I'm like just going no contacts. What do I do if I see him? I guess is the question.
Hey man, what's up? Don't get into a conversation. And if he's like, what's up? Why are you being weird? You're like, I don't know, man. Every time we talk, we fight. And the last time we talked, it feels like you said a bunch of shit that I find very racist. And I don't think you're going to change on that. So unless you want to let me know how you're working to change your ways, then I don't really want to fuck with you.
And you say, have you heard this show called The Foreign Report? And then you say, there's a guy.
Listen to the Foreign
And he's
Report.
like, Cena?
He's got a funny name.
I don't think so based on that, man.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
And also, just
That's just
general
like
advice,
super ignorant.
Don't be surprised anymore, because this.
Yeah.
This has been happening for a long time.
I walk through life being surprised. I enjoy being surprised by things, but then sometimes I get surprised by things in a negative fashion.
Yeah.
And maybe
That's the thing about surprises.
Yeah, it's
Not always good.
Yeah, you don't want the bad ones. It sucks.
You ain't wrong.
It also sucks too, I imagine. It's also the loss of a friend that you've had for a long time where you're like, man, I've grown and worked on myself, and I really fucking wish you would too. And Cuddy, you don't deserve somebody like that in your life. You've put the work in. You've done the work, and there's no time for somebody with that kind of bullshit.
And I think
That's
you could
true.
also.
Go ahead, Cena.
I think you could also just say, listen, man, I've known you for a long time. we're bigger than the politics. We could talk about all kinds of other stuff other than politics. I just find when you do talk about it, it feels a little weird how profoundly racist you are.
Yeah.
And then you laugh. Make sure you smile.
Yeah.
And then you
Oh,
laugh.
don't worry. Don't worry. I'm a big laugher. That is a good. I like that. I like that in.
Yeah,
I
like, what
that
does he
in.
think about Mom? Is he like one of these people that's like, I can't believe Mom Donnie's running New York?
He calls Mom Donnie a rich boy, and shit like that. He's like, oh, he's like, he listened to the talking points about how his mom was like a wealthy filmmaker, and I'm like, I don't know how many filmmakers
Dude, she makes like documentaries.
Yeah, she
okay.
makes documentaries.
She has critical success.
Unless you make the Melania doc, you don't
know.
get paid any money.
Yeah.
Wait, can I ask you a question? Have you ever been in an argument with him or like a fight, as you call it, but like a conversation where you're really like, oh, wow, he really kind of taught me something. Like, I really did kind of see the other side of that now. Does that happen?
Absolutely not.
So, dog, you just
no.
answered your question right there.
Yeah.
He's bringing nothing to your life but an outlet for you to argue at. You can do that shit on the internet if you want to.
Yep.
Go to the bar the nights he's not there and get the guy out of your space.
Yeah.
Orlando P.
And if it comes to that, to actually saying it and you're there, fucking say it. It's just, there is a point where you got to stick up for yourself too, and as well as for other people, especially after the work that you've done, you know? And for that
especially
noise.
in our Lord 2026, you
Right.
know, like it's fucking. There isn't anything that is in politics. Politics is everything right now.
Yeah.
We don't live in a world where we can't, where we can ignore politics.
No.
If we could ignore politics, everything would be working. Everything would be fine. Oh, we
No,
can't.
it's crazy. People
So-
are always like, why do you have to talk about politics on this podcast? It's like, how do you live your life avoiding it?
It's kind of a part of everything.
Tell me where you
guys.
got your lobotomy. I'd love to know.
Yeah.
You know, yeah.
He sounds.
Agreed.
Is he somebody that calls Obama Barack Hussein Obama?
No, he's not. He's not that bad. He's much more fruit. He's much more fruity than that. Let's be.
But
you know.
it's like it's the same thing. It's the same thing. To be like, I'm not gonna vote for a guy because his name is XYZ. Like, that's crazy. But
It was wild. It was a wild statement.
Well, I'm proud of you for putting the work in, for doing the work on yourself, and we do appreciate that here because, you know, it is hard to do, to change yourself, to choose to change, and to put that time in, and fuck your friend, that your quote unquote friend, or the person that you know that is just not doing it.
It's also like when you've known him for 20 years, when you're like in your 20s, it is kind of fun to just like have arguments and fuck around with people. And like as you get older and like we're watching the world kind of melt down around us, do we
It's
have
not
time
funny
for
anymore.
it?
It's
Do we have
not.
time to like talk to somebody who's like not working on themselves and just has like a bunch of ignorant opinions? Like, I don't know. To me, that's like, you could also be on Twitter.
No, I totally agree. All I need is for the politicians to just put the policy in the bag, little bro. Let's go. You know,
Tell him, babe.
Let's get that universal health care, universal child care, and free Palestine. You know?
Yeah, fuck yeah, Cuddy.
Yeah.
3 cheers for Cuddy. Thank you so much, babe, for calling in. I love your bitchuation.
Of course,
Said you
of
love, babe.
course.
Thank you
And-
for calling
Thank you.
in.
My pleasure. Wonderful to talk to y'all.
Hell yeah. Get
And
that bar.
peace out, chat.
Peace.
That's your bar. That's your bar.
Yeah.
All right,
Don't lose
babe.
that bar.
Because it's really, I don't have a favorite bar anymore, but back in the day,
Oh.
if someone had taken Second Chance away from me, like I would have burnt the world to the
Are you
ground.
kidding me? Yeah,
You know?
absolutely.
I was at that bar every day.
Yeah, but like
Dean Street, I had a brunch item.
Oh,
named
yeah,
after
yeah,
me.
exactly.
Not taking that bar
Can't
away
take-
from me.
Oh, God, whoa, can't take that bar away from this guy in the corner. What's happening over
Oh,
here?
look at that
You know, and
guy.
honestly, it's for the best that the babies aren't there. Because I
Oh
don't know
my
what this guy
God.
would be doing to
that
the
baby
babies.
got really old and has an alcohol problem.
Oh, it's the babies grown
Because
up.
before they were young and hot, and now they're drinking and alone.
Old, just
Well-
like us. But also, we've got time for one more.
Absolutely.
Let's
We're going to
Maybe
midnight,
even
right?
two. It
Oh,
depends on how
Maybe
on
get
how
2 more
fast.
in here. Let's take our next call.
Hello.
Oh.
Uh-oh.
Bye.
Oh wait,
No
we cannot hear you.
sound. No
Are you
sound.
muted?
Might be muted. But you hear us, so just check to see if your sound is. So they're checking on our side,
Yeah.
and then you check on your side to see where your
Can they
audio's
hear
coming
us?
from.
Can they hear us?
I think so. They were making motions as if they could.
Okay, can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Okay.
What's going
No
on?
AirPods.
Killing
No
it.
AirPods.
You're killing it.
Yeah. You're
Can you
doing
hear
great.
me now?
What's going on, babe?
Yes,
What's your
I
name?
can
What's the
hear you.
situation?
Hi guys. Hi Jackie. I'm Drea from chat.
Drea. Oh my God, it's big hitters today.
It's a big
Hi,
chat
Drea.
day.
Oh my
Big-
gosh.
Big Twitch day.
Hell yeah.
Yes.
What's going
Cena,
on?
Well, first off, Cena, love you. Foreign report, you make the shit bearable. Love you guys.
Oh.
Travis's beard, I will always support it. I always support beards, no matter what. And then Kara, I fucking love you. You just confirm my like bias for eldest siblings. I fucking love you. Just everything about you. I'm like, oh. So
Thank
okay,
you.
I'll be quick.
Okay, that's very
Oh,
kind.
yes.
Thank you.
No problem. I feel like it's a small situation, but I think you guys are gonna say it's not.
It's like
Yeah.
ice rated my custody.
Yeah. Literally about to be like,
We're ready for it, Drea.
Okay, go ahead.
Okay. So it will cross out vacation problems on the bingo sheet. Just so you
okay,
guys know.
okay,
Yes.
okay.
Oh, yes.
Maybe we'll get
So-
double bingo for the first
Great
time.
caller. Good
Yay.
producing.
So, Jackie, you know, I went to EDC back in May.
Hell yeah.
Cena Kara, that's a 3-day.
Electric Daisy Carnival.
I know. I was
Yes.
listening to Justice
Yes.
on the
Dude,
way.
I used to work at MTV and we had a fucking rave part of the website that I had
Oh,
to promote.
fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, and a lot of
Hell
people,
yeah.
a lot of young hot people thought that when Jeff and I were in Vegas that we were there for EDC, and we kept
Yeah.
having to tell people, no, we're not those kind of young and hot people, unfortunately.
Oh, I'm
But-
going to Vegas tomorrow and I
would've
can't
thought
wait
that
what
too.
conventions people think I'm there for.
Oh yeah. Well, I don't think they'd look at you and think EDC.
Are you
just
here for the
saying.
rodeo?
Yeah, but Dre, what? Yeah, what's going on,
Okay.
babe?
So, first off, overall amazing. Had the best time of my life. We're gonna go next year, VIP this time. Only way. First day, amazing. So, I guess I should give this. Originally, his sister was gonna go with her ex, but then they parted ways. So she invited me and my boyfriend, her brother. There's a big age gap. He's 41, I'm 29, and his sister is around 39 years old. She originally bought the tickets. She was the one that was figuring out the hotel.
Hold
everything
on one
about that.
second, Dre.
Hold on one moment, Dre.
You're,
Yeah.
to us, you're breaking up a little bit. I don't know if we're
Crazy.
breaking up to you.
Is chat, or do you? Is it breaking up for you guys as well?
I'm wondering if sometimes it helps to turn your camera off.
And come back in?
Should I turn the camera off?
Because want to try turning your camera
Yeah, Mike,
off?
try to turn.
We want to see you, but sometimes it's just better for the tech of it.
Yeah, it's being squonky.
Yeah.
The tech of it.
The tech.
Oh
of
god,
it.
you guys sound like robots.
No, the tech.
Yeah, and you were sounding like robots. It was a whole tech thing that was happening.
The tech of it all.
Tech of it all.
Oh no!
Sometimes it helps
Only
the
the
tech
caller
to
was
turn off the
breaking up.
videos.
Oh no! Now it's breaking up even more. Oh no! Dre.
Oh no! It sounds like the Mothman prophecies now.
Oh my god! Chapstick. Kara. Chapstick. But I think that we are going to be working on that. You're
Wait,
a robo, I'm a robo.
We should have that. We should have them hang up and call back. We'll
Yeah.
take one other call and then we'll do that one at the end.
Yes. So Drea, I hope you heard that.
If you're in chat, tell her in chat or something.
Yeah. We're
Yes.
gonna picking up another call and then hopefully they call back and we can pick that one again.
We can figure this out.
Does that work?
Technology. It's for the birds, and they're not real. And I'm glad that we're here learning things tonight.
All right, who we got?
Oh, Ding ding.
Hello. We can
Hello,
only
Beard.
see your chin. Hello.
Oh, hello.
What's your name?
What's your situation?
Hi, my name's Jason. I go by Pink Ranger Skank in the chat.
Big Ranger Skank!
How we doing tonight?
Doing
Good.
great. What's going on? Do we need to beat up somebody for you? I guess I should stop offering that.
Yeah, violence is never the answer.
Is
right?
Is it?
Well, I guess I'll just give it to you real straight, but
Great.
it is kind of a high stakes situation.
Oh, okay.
Let's go.
At the tail end of April, my partner of almost 10 years
texts me in the middle of the workday to say, "Hey, I want to have a conversation tonight, a deep conversation tonight."
Jesus.
And can you not smoke any weed or drink any alcohol before this conversation? It's going to be a really serious conversation. I want us to hear.
Did you
each
say that
other.
was a text, Pink Rangers gang? Did you say that was a text?
Yeah.
In the middle of the workday, so then I'm just like spiraling.
Stressed.
Yeah.
Definitely not thinking about that.
That's okay.
Wait, quick question. Have you called in before?
Yeah, I called in about going to the
Walking to
Y.
the gym and it being cold? Yeah, I recognize you.
You're the best.
Okay.
You're just the best.
Yeah, I'm the one that gave you and Lisa joints in Minneapolis.
Oh my God, I love you. Okay.
Yeah. But so made it all day just torturing myself of what is this convo going to be. Then the convo turns out to be they have put a lot of thought into this, and just for a long time they've been really thinking that they want to get their own place. So long story short, my partner informed me that they will be moving out at the end of June. And they want to keep the relationship.
Oh.
But just
Live
not
separately.
Live separately together, which is I guess a thing that people do.
Are you guys monogamous by choice?
We're actually open.
Yep.
Okay.
We've been open for several years. But this came as a big surprise to me because, living together and having that like deep emotional connection is really important to me. But the worst part of it is that they already had a lease signed when they
Oh,
damn.
No.
That's
cold. So I really did not get a chance to like change their mind or anything. It was their mind was made up.
But how did you feel about this?
And how long were you living together?
10 years.
No, but
we've been together
10 years.
10. We've been living together probably 7, 8.
7 or 8. So wait, what was their reason? What was their reason?
Yeah, it's very nuanced, and it has to do with some emotional trauma from their upbringing and from their ex relationship, which was very much before our time together.
Sure.
And they were very clear with me that this was not a punishment or a result of anything that I've done or said, and I believe them because I feel like they would have no reason to lie about that if they're going to go
right. No, I'm not thinking it's something that you did. I'm just wondering. That seems like a betrayal to me to go ahead and make a life decision without talking to you about it.
Yes.
Oh my God.
To say I went and I looked at a couple places just so I could envision myself living away from you would be okay with me, but to have signed a lease already.
My wife brought a juicer home when we were living together. I flipped out. You didn't
ask me about this.
Where are you going to put the juicer? Yeah, no, they're big.
So when you moved in together, how long after you seemed fairly young? Like how long after college? Is this like the first long-term relationship this person's been in? Could be a reason that they want to have their own place they've never really had?
Yeah, like if they've never had their own space.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's the case. They feel like they've never had their own space as an adult. They did have a marriage prior to us dating. It was a bad ending, and then throughout their childhood, they have some, I don't want to get too into it. I don't want to speak on.
No, of course. Yeah,
we can imagine.
But they basically just need a space where they can cut the world out and not have like that emotional feedback or that personal feedback from other people's energy all the time. So that's really what it has to do with. I'm just over here dealing with like, I gotta get a new internet.
Of course.
No, the Donna party points out, I would be really upset by this. This is also a financial decision you weren't included in.
Yeah.
After 7 or 8 years, like.
Yeah, are they going to be paying? Exactly.
They also want to, part of what they need is to sever any type of financial connection with me.
Oh man,
so I'm just like, how are we supposed to stay together? I'm reeling. I'm also kind of
too like focused on what am I going to do to survive.
Of
to even
course.
think
Sure.
about what our relationship, how I feel about our relationship. So
Yeah.
Were you guys fighting a lot?
Yeah, did anything change? Like, do you feel like, was this something that like you kind of felt like a separate? Like, did you feel like distance?
Apart from the walking to the gym thing?
that was honestly, that was a pretty lighthearted situation.
Yeah.
But I guess that's kind of indicative of how a lot of our dynamics were.
Yeah.
And we have been through just some growing pains. This has been a tough couple years. And we have been kind of getting into some tiffs, as I called them. But I always thought that love and that desire to live together was there underneath it all. And now I'm just learning that like that was really maybe just there for me. And I just, I guess I'm calling for like advice on like, you know, how the hell am I going to continue this relationship if that's something I want?
I don't know if you do, babe.
No.
I don't
And
know.
I mean, this person does not have the bravery to end the relationship.
Yes.
You are an extremely mature and thoughtful and empathetic person.
You don't
and I'm
deserve
sorry
this.
you're going through this. You do not deserve this.
No.
You clearly are a relationship-driven person, and so you get joy out of having this intimacy by cohabitating and getting really intimate with your finances. That's like a very serious thing, and I think that's like should be commended. And you're so wonderful for doing this.
Yes.
This person has to figure out their shit.
Yes.
Yeah,
They're not ready for you.
They want to move backwards. They
Yeah.
want to move like your version of moving forwards is not the same as theirs at this point. And I know it like this is shitty to consider because they're telling you did nothing wrong. It's not you. I want to stay in the relationship, but this is a super shitty thing to do to you on multiple levels and you don't deserve it. And I honestly think it's what Sina said. They're not brave enough to just say, I'm having issues and feeling like maybe I need to be on my own. I think you should say, let's take some time apart.
Yes.
I would bet.
I know
the rest
that's
of
hard.
This buzzball that they are not in therapy.
No, okay, Sina, I love that, but we both have our own separate therapists and we have couples therapy.
Whoa, so the opposite. Yeah, drag it. Whoa, are you taking the rest of the banana one down?
Dude.
He's going to die.
Don't. If he's going to throw up on
Anything
me.
for the content.
Anything for the content. That's my
God,
boy.
It feels awful.
Yeah, I don't know why
Sina,
you
if
did
you
that.
throw up banana buzzball on me, you'll never hear the end of it.
But Pink Rangers gang, Sina did that for you.
I did
because
that for you.
He needed to show you that what you're going through right now, this is so overwhelming and it makes complete sense and you haven't even been able to deal with the relationship side of this because you've got to fucking figure out your life. And that's what takes precedence right now. I think right now, for sure, number one priority is figuring out your situation, what's going to go on with how you're living, how we're going to figure that out, and then the relationship part of it, although huge and needs to be addressed, definitely, and I think that you deserve so much more than this, but you need to take care of yourself first because the person that you were living with, because I'm not going to call them your partner because they were not acting like your partner. I feel like they need to go figure out their own stuff and you are moving forward. Like you were saying, Kara, when you're moving forward in a relationship, in any kind of relationship, regardless of monogamy or being open, you want to be moving in the same direction. The second you find out that you're not moving in the same direction anymore and this person doesn't seem like they're planning on it anytime soon, not worth your time. You are a wonderful person and you deserve so much better.
Maybe there's. Oh, sorry, Sina.
No, I was just gonna say you will look back and say this is a blessing that you dodged this bullet. I'm telling you.
Yes.
Maybe listen, my husband and I broke up for 6 months and got back together. Like people, that happens all the time.
Maybe they gotta go figure their shit
Maybe they
out.
need to go figure their shit out and there's like a future down the road. You can't sit around and wait for that. You need to like keep living your life, moving forward. But this is like
10 years.
really.
Of course you're the 10
Yeah.
years.
Yeah.
I get it.
I'm so sorry.
So hard.
This is so much to deal with
All of
also
your
at one
patterns,
time. Yes,
Your
right?
patterns of your day-to-day patterns of going to work, coming home, being together, watching TV, all this.
But you will move forward from it. I mean, the thing that's so crazy to me is like you guys are open. It's not like
Yeah.
this person is like, oh well, I just feel too like
Closed
too
off,
closed
yeah.
off, and like I want to meet other people and experience other people. It's like you can in this relationship. So clearly, there is something where they just are trying to move on without hurting you. And I think
But
they've done it
hurt
anyway.
you. They disrespected you.
They've done it anyway.
was enough.
That the fact that it was in the middle of a world, you couldn't have waited to like a day where we have off together, where we can actually talk through things. They, after 10 years, they texted you in the middle of a work day.
No, I was working, honey.
Like, it's just, that's so disrespectful.
Yeah, nothing much got done for that whole afternoon.
Yeah.
Of course. And probably not since, because you've had to figure out your whole fucking life.
Yeah, tell my work that, please.
Oh,
yeah.
Oh my gosh.
Oh, no, yeah.
Oh.
Capitalism does not care about your heart.
I think this should be, I think like you should not allow this person to have their cake and eat it too. You should not be like, okay, we're still together, even though you did this huge betrayal and like severed our lives together.
Pogo Marie, thank you for saying that. Also, sorry as someone with trauma. Fuck using your trauma to excuse being a shitty person.
Yeah.
Fuck that. I am very sorry that the person that you were living with experienced the trauma that they have experienced. But at some point, there's only right now. So you're right. The trauma has informed where you are and many other things. And there are many things that trauma is valid to blame on. But what they are doing and what they are choosing now, they are just blaming their trauma on.
Yeah.
Signed a lease.
Yeah, that was so hard, you guys.
So
Did they
not
leave
cool.
that?
I don't think that's. I'm sorry. I don't think that's even cool for a roommate to do without telling someone.
That's so
I don't think that's okay to go up to your roommate and go, by the way, I signed a lease on another place. I'm out of here. That's so fucked up.
So angry.
And I think
guys-
that them trying to be like, you did nothing wrong. I just need XYZ. Bye. We're still together. No.
And this is like another non-relational relationship advice. I think you should go and make a list of all the things you need to do to survive right now. After this,
Yeah.
right, all the things: phone, electric bill, gas bill, all the things that you need to do, and then just start prioritizing it and focus on yourself. Punt on this person for a little while. They'll be there doing whatever they're doing, but you need to take care of you right now.
Because also you're right, and you're so right, Sina, especially Vach says, is this person on your current lease? They're still on the hook for their half, if so, because also it is, you keep all of this, get anything in writing that you can, because if they are breaking a lease and and if you end up not being able to pay your bills, this could be something that ends up a legal matter. So definitely get everything that you can in writing.
There's a new lease agreement because we're kind of month to month. So I will be keeping our house for as long as I can. I cannot afford it by myself.
Yeah.
So looking to, find something sustainable, but I'm going to try to hang on to it for July and August and hope that gives me time to find something I can afford.
Yeah.
Or maybe a friend could move in with you for a little bit.
Yeah.
Someone
what?
that needs a place to live.
I would love that. Our house is so great. I actually love our landlord, and it's affordable for the area we're in. So to give that up is just such a shame,
Give yourself
Focus
a couple
on
of
that.
months. I
Yeah,
think it's
spread
very
the word
smart.
to like your friend group,
Yes.
and maybe there's somebody cool who could actually be like a good support for you during this like crazy transition.
Do
And
that for you, because this is the time that now it's time to start taking care of you.
The network effect will help you because everyone's going to know how rough this story is, and you'll get some help very quickly, I'm sure.
Thank you guys. I've got a lot of support. It's funny with therapists, they're not really allowed to side with one or the other.
Oh yeah, but
it's nice to hear who's the bitch because you do.
oh yeah.
Dude, there's no way that therapist is not going home to their partner and going, listen to what this fucking person did today.
Oh yeah, I'm so
Well, they're
sorry.
the bitch.
I'm
They're
so
the bitch.
sorry. I'm so sorry that you are going through this, though. Sending you so much love, and please let us know how it goes down the line, because we, especially in our chat, we love you, and we wish only the best for you.
Thank you, chat. Thank you, guys. Just a big fan, and thanks for doing what you do.
We love you.
Rangers, thank you.
Write us over the summer later and give us an update.
Yes, please let us know how it goes.
I will. Love you.
Okay.
Love you.
Oh.
That was a high stakes one.
That was a high stakes. That was a high stakes one. That's so, man, 10 years. That's
He
so
knows
hard.
the highest stakes. What song is that?
I don't know.
Wide Open Spaces by the Dixies.
Wow.
By the Chicks. Yeah.
Whoa.
Okay.
Blue faces. I knew exactly. I knew the
do
part.
one more? Should we go back to is Drea back? Okay.
Okay, well, let's
go back to
I think
Drea.
we can get Drea in here. Let's see one more time.
Let's see if her tech is working out.
Let's see.
It's all
This guy, he does IT.
it all.
This guy, he does IT. He knows.
Yeah, he might tell you to check things.
Hello.
Can you hear me?
Yes.
Yay, okay.
So,
My bad for
Electric
using
Daisy
back-
Carnival, but I don't start from the beginning.
Vegas.
So, Vegas. Originally, it was going to be my boyfriend's sister and her ex. However, they broke up. That's a whole different situation I need to write into you guys about.
Love this.
She offered it to us back in March. Not to like give it to us, but like, hey, if you guys want to join, buy your own ticket, we'll go. I originally said no. Like, I'm good. I don't have money for that. I'm kind of poor right now. They're like, no, well, first off, it's your 30th birthday this year. You're going to go. We'll buy the tickets. We'll figure it out. She figured out the hotel. She figured out the transportation for most of it. And as far as everything else, we were trying to like pay her back as much as we can. That's not the issue. That's not the issue either. I'm sorry. My dogs are barking.
If your feet hurt, you should get a massage. Sorry, we both made the same feet hurt joke about dogs are barking.
I saw your brains meld at that. Incredible. That's good comedy
I get it.
dynamic.
You know we work together a lot.
If your dogs are
barking.
barking. Sorry.
Sorry,
Drea.
so
Go on.
much.
Every time we
Okay.
interrupt you, the internet shuts out, so we should stop doing it.
We're listening.
I'm gonna go. I'm try to go fast.
No,
okay,
you got
first
this.
day. First day, so fun, amazing. Boyfriend got a little annoyed with his sister, because she was taking way too long. We actually got there 2 hours after the gates opened. We wanted to be there for like the opening ceremony. Didn't get to do it. He was already annoyed. Had an amazing time. So fun. Also, I feel like I should remind you guys that there is an age difference between all of us. He's the eldest sibling at 41 years old.
Okay.
His sister is 38 years old, and I am 29 years old.
Okay.
Okay.
Just to set that up, he's
Okay.
he's very analytical and logical. He figures stuff out. He's like, if we get to here on time, we could hit this, this, and this.
Yeah.
Like just like you, Kara.
Yeah, I'm
Planner
like,
to the
what's that
max.
like?
I haven't met that person.
Oh, I love it. I respect it so much. But there, like, if there's a little bit of an issue, ooh, he loses it a little bit too much, and that's fine. I still love him. He was getting annoyed with his sister that day. We got 2 hours late, and then she ended up bringing. Hard to explain. She was bringing in one of her friends with benefits that had caused her first divorce. Nothing to do with the
Ooh,
boyfriend.
on the vacay?
Yes, and she didn't mention it to either one of us, and we knew because she's very slick and very clever.
That doesn't
Love her
seem
for
very
it.
clever at all.
Yeah, I feel it.
No, because we were able to be like, this was planned. This is planned. We know. All right, but she was being very slick with it for the whole time, whole first day. So slick. Oh well, I guess we could just head this way. Never questioned it. Just went. Met them, and we were like, oh, it's you. Hi.
So she tries to be like, look who I just found at the neon body paint station.
Oh.
Yes. Hard yes.
Oh, and he was hard. Okay,
So-
sorry. Okay.
No, yeah. It caused some issues. Not big,
Two
but it
buzzballs in.
was the it was a seed that was planted. If you get in mind, because we still had an amazing first day, stayed the whole time, like basically 6 p.m. to 6 a.m. Amazing time.
Hell yeah.
So fun. Oh, so second day, he basically said, you were super late. We're going to go without you if you're not ready by this time.
Damn.
So she was like, okay, that's totally fine. I want to get ready and have my get ready time.
Yeah.
I'm like, I respect that too. I get that. Tell your brother, okay.
See you when I see you.
Basically.
Yeah.
So, okay. So we got into a cab and we're driving over there. He still doesn't know this, and I think I'm the bitch for this.
Ooh.
And not only this is 3 days. The third day is when the big bitchuation happened. This one, I originally was like looking through my bag for something, and then I realized, where's my wallet? Oh, fuck.
Is wallet code for drugs? No, sorry.
No, wallet is wallet with your ID that shows that you're 21 and able to go into the festival.
Oh, no.
So worse. We were, and like, this is, I guess, the first year that the traffic was so fucking bad in Vegas for EDC that, like, even the taxi drivers were like, this shit is fucking crazy.
Yeah.
What the fuck? Oh my God, it was so embarrassing because I was like, honey, I forgot my wallet. Got super mad, kind of shut down, basically was like, said some mean things, valid, because that was my fault. But the funny part is we went back to the hotel on the Strip, was looking through the room for it, and then I realized I didn't leave the wallet in the hotel. It was in my backpack the whole time.
Oh, no.
But who among us has not done that?
I mean,
I've been like, we gotta go back. I left my phone, and then my phone is like fully in a fold of my purse.
But it's like it's far away.
I know.
It's a 2-hour cab.
It's far.
Really?
Yeah, it was 2
far.
hours. To go,
Yeah,
like 8
it's like
it was
miles.
2 hours?
Yeah, like it was crazy.
Oh, I mean, I'd be so fucking annoyed. I just feel like we've all been there.
I know,
This
but
is
of
a
all the
different we've been
times
there.
because we were there the same weekend, it's like it was a nightmare, and so it's like I can.
You guys were there,
but we weren't at EDC. We were just in Vegas the same weekend, and so everyone was like, "Why did you come EDC weekend?" It was like I didn't know it was EDC weekend.
The problem is there's something every goddamn weekend in Vegas. How could you come on the weekend of the fight? How could you come on the weekend that we turned the Vegas Strip into a Formula One track? It's just a stupid place where there's always traffic and crazy. And I'm going there tomorrow with both of my children.
Elise Lopez, I do love this. What can you do? You have to laugh.
Yeah.
But did
So
you?
what happened? I have a feeling that boyfriend did not laugh.
I wouldn't have laughed.
He did not laugh. He's not much of a comedy fan. Like,
Damn. Does he
I'm
not
the funny
laugh?
one. He's an intellectual type of comedy guy. If that even means.
What, has he never lost his phone before? What does that even mean?
He's like,
He
I hate
likes
that Steve
smart
Martin.
comedy. Smart comedy.
Who's his favorite comedian?
Yeah,
He doesn't have one. That's my thing.
Is it
I'm
Fluffy? Is it Fluffy? I bet it's Fluffy.
Wait. What does he laugh at? I really want to know this. This is what I'm really interested in now.
Really nothing.
Okay, so tell me how your humorless boyfriend reacted after that.
So what? Yeah, what ends up happening?
So obviously he didn't laugh. Silent fucking car ride all the way to the motor thingy.
Yeah.
Where they have it. So quiet. We ended up going into there, getting our waters because we have our little camel packs. We filled up, and he was like, "Hey, look, I want to have a good time.
Yeah.
Let's just have a good time." I'm like, "I agree. Let's have a good time." Ended up having an amazing second night. Like, so fun.
That's great.
Love that.
Amazing. Just reaffirmed, I want to come here again.
But you said third day was the bitchuation.
Wow, good.
So this was after this. So okay, so what happens on the third day?
So you remember how I said that he was already kind of irritated the first day, and that seed was just planted.
Seed was planted.
Yes. So I accidentally watered it with my silly shit the second day.
Uh-oh.
So the third day, he was already in a mood because he's not a DJ, he's more of a producer, but he did a DJ set at EDC, Porter Robinson. Love his music otherwise. DJ set because I'm a DJ too, on top of my boyfriend's a DJ.
Oh, okay.
So we go into the mindset of analyzing the set and seeing how they do stuff, where they switch it. Is it an intro outro mix? Are they actually putting depth into it? What are they doing? And he just hated Porter Robinson's set. Or I think that was the first day, and he just couldn't get over it.
Just want you to know your boyfriend is receiving booze inside of the studio. From that. I just wanted you to know
It's
that.
Okay, I love him, but his opinions are very
Not funny, clearly.
I know, Pogo Marie.
Definitely not.
Sorry, Pogo Maurice's last call has me fired up. I'm just like, break up! You gotta break up! No, we're not saying that.
No, no.
I love him, but he's definitely the bitch in most of these situations. Like, I was a silly bitch on the second day.
Okay.
So, but this third day, from the very start of when we entered it, just in a mood, I was like, okay, I'm gonna stay quiet because I'm the one that chooses my fights. I'm not one to be like, what the fuck is wrong with you?
Right.
Like, okay, we're good. We're okay. So we went to like the main stage, and mind you, this is about 300,000 people, I think, on any given day. So it's a lot of people. Like, to the point where certain times it felt like Astro World, like you can't move, you can't get out.
Oh gosh.
Anxiety.
Yeah.
Terrible. Like, and especially with all the fireworks, like how I sensed it. So much smoke.
And knowing you can't get out too, and so just kind of feeling like, oh, I feel very trapped. Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm. So we went to the main stage. Wasn't that crowded at all, but I ended up like kind of looking away for something because someone bumped into me. So I was like, okay, weird. And he was walking in front of me inside the crowd at the main stage. Instantly gone. I lost him. And I was like,
oh no.
Oh fuck. Oh, and I was like, we have these little charm thingies that we need to program, and it'll show us where each other is, and we could find each other. He didn't program it because he was like, I'm gonna look like a nerd walking around in circles to do it.
Oh, hubris.
Okay, so now you can't find him. So what happens?
So I stayed in the same spot because we were at like kind of like a big pole. So he was like,
identifiable.
Oh, very identifiable. Yes. So he ended up finding me again, and he was already annoyed and pissed. And I was like, valid. And so then he started to walk, but he was asking me a question like, do you want to stay here or do you want to go? And I was like, well, we have to meet your sister because she took the
with the
deal
fuck boy. Yeah.
Not this time, actually. Different fuck boy.
Oh, different fuck boy.
That's a whole different situation,
That's
too.
a whole other. Oh my god.
Sisters living the dream.
Exactly. So I was like, well, we need to meet her in like 5 to 10 minutes. Like, we don't have to stay in this big crowd. But I guess I didn't hear him. And this was miscommunication on both of our parts. I didn't hear him when he said, no, I want to stay. And I just stayed in the same spot. I was like, I said I wanted to go because it's hella loud.
Yeah.
He can't hear. He took me yelling at him as a, you're in, you want to fight.
Oh my god. No, he's in a bad mood. Oh no.
Yeah. So anyways, long story short, he was like, all right, we're going to go. And I was like, no, wait, I didn't hear you. My bad. We'll stay. And he was like, nope, we're going. And I was like, okay, you're in a mood. Let's just leave.
Sorry, but isn't this like when we have kids and they get like that? You're like, do you need a snack? You just give them a snack.
Yeah. Do you pack snacks for him?
It sounds like he needs something.
Sounds like
He needs a pouch. He needs a little apple juice.
Yeah.
A little applesauce pouch.
No blood sugar, honey.
And I think it was that because I ended up giving him a protein bar and he was okay. But the thing is, he was still already kind of hyped up. This was also before
I hate to break this to you, Dre. The chat is saying break up. The chat is
they're lighting
I know
his
that's
ass
not
up.
what you're asking for, but I just need you to know.
No, because this was also, like I said, this is a 3-day event. we are also
we're exhausted.
exhausted,
we're doing drugs. We're dehydrated. Yeah,
all-time low.
I get it.
Wallets.
So what ends up happening?
So I ended up losing him again, but he just kept walking, and I was like, okay, my bad. I was like, all right, well, I eventually will meet up with him because we're going to meet in front of this big owl statue. Very, very noticeable. He didn't tell me which one to stand under. And he says he does. And I'm like, you didn't. Here's the text message. Here's the receipts. And I was like, that's fine. Miscommunication again. Because like I said, 3 days of partying, we're both hungry. We're both on stuff.
Of course, and then you're on different owl times, and you're allergy owl statues.
Yeah, like Zyrtec, you're on different medications.
All the
like
Zyrtec.
that.
Yeah, allergies.
I get that.
Ibuprofen.
Right. Case of headache. Antacid, you gotta take Tums.
Yeah, Tums.
Yeah.
Pepto-Bismol, yes, love it.
So how long does it end up taking you guys to find each other?
So I lost him around like 8 p.m.
Okay.
I didn't see him until the next time in the hotel room.
Like what time?
Middle of the night. That's like what, 2 a.m.?
No, actually, because this goes all the way to 6 a.m. So, but here's the thing. In my head,
Do text messages not work at Electric Daisy Carnival?
no, because there's a lot of people in one area. It messes up the
towers and stuff. Okay.
So, and
So do you party all night long and then you don't see him till the morning?
Yes, but I will say we both did try to find each other. But it was like when I was here, he was here, and then we would like miss each other.
Yeah, did you end up having the best night of your life because you weren't with your boyfriend?
No, because here's the thing. We have both kind of the same mentality of, well, I'm still going to have a fun time. I'm not going to allow something to ruin my good time.
Love this. Love that. Yes.
So, yeah, I got to go. I went to like the rails, like the front of the rails, right in front of the DJ for like multiple sets. I was able to see the fireworks in the perfect place.
Yeah, bitch. You had a fucking blast, dude. You had a blast without him. You had a blast without
I met
him.
amazing people. Amazing
Sounds
people.
like.
And he had a good time too. But eventually, like at the very end of the night, one of his favorite DJs was playing, and I was like, I'm gonna go and I'm gonna find him. Still couldn't find him. Ended up crying that whole set, and I was like, you know what? I'm just gonna drive home, or not drive home because I had to take a taxi.
Yeah, I was about to be like, I hope you weren't driving, babe.
Drove this forklift back to
I don't know.
No, we took taxis all night, and I will say the taxis got us there pretty fast. About $300 for each trip, basically. So
$300?
Yeah.
Yes.
Yeah, because
on a one-way taxi.
My wife doesn't like it when I play craps. I mean, this is crazy.
Well, it's because you're covered in your own shit. Then that's what he says when he's playing craps. So Dre, what ends up happening, babe? What are we? Obviously, we haven't kicked this person to the curb. We still love this person.
I do. And that's the thing is I definitely had my fault in it. Like, not big time. I know he's the bigger bitch in all this, but I'm like, yeah, I was a silly bitch. My bad for the one thing that I did.
Was he angry with you that he didn't find you for the rest of the night?
He was more worried.
Okay, that's fine. All right, I thought if you were gonna be like, and then he was angry, like if that's what I would be like, you leave this man now, okay?
No, he was a little annoyed when he saw me like in the hotel room, but he was like, I was worried about you, man. Like, what the hell? And I was like, bro, I lost you too.
Yeah, but also Chel Bobo asked, did he apologize?
Did you only lose each other because he kept walking and you didn't?
Yes. Okay, so yes, he apologized, and yes, Kara. It was because he walked away.
Okay, can I?
Okay,
let me just say, like, okay, so I'm a little bit more like your boyfriend, as you said, right? Like, I love logistics. I also try to pack as much in as I can. I'll be like, if we get here at this time, we can hit ba 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 ba. My husband unable to like change his sales if something happens. If it's like, oh, this one, let's actually add this one thing in. He's like, that's not what we agreed on at the beginning. Like, he gets so mad. He can't adjust his sales. He gets so mad. He gets really frustrated when the plan changes, blah, 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 which is so funny because
must be easy with kids.
I also plan everything. Exactly. Exactly. We also have these 2 unpredictable tornadoes that live with us, and we're not at an electric Daisy Carnival, but I know what you're saying. So basically, I have had to like work with him a lot on like on like changing that kind of part of his personality. I'm being like, you can't act like this. Like, you can't get so mad when something doesn't go the way you thought it was going to go, or you have to learn how to pivot, you know? And I wonder if like the next time you go into like a festival with him or something, you guys like sit and are like, listen, why don't we plan what we're going to do?
Why don't we plan this out?
And that way it's like all set up, and you kind of know what you guys both want to hit. And you're like, you have a contingency plan for when you get lost.
Sleaze McQueen says if he was actually worried, he wouldn't have walked off without you 3 separate times.
Yeah.
Man, these guys get away with anything. Man, this is incredible.
Or
I get it. Like,
Chad is saying boyfriend leash as well. They're also saying leash him to you.
I would have gotten annoyed with my sister
Oh, like
too
one of
if
those
my
ADD
sister was
leashes.
there, like fucking around and being like, "Let's go this way," because she
Oh,
wants
yeah, I'd
to
be
meet
so
up with a bunch of
annoyed.
fuckboys. Like, I would be annoyed her being late, but I'm talking only about his relationship with you now, because it feels like a lot of times I'm hearing you kind of like going, okay, fair enough. And like, you're making a lot of concessions around him.
Yes.
And you're not like, and he's not at all going, maybe I shouldn't freak out about kind of nothing or an innocent mistake. Like, everybody has said, I lost my wallet, I left this here, oh my God. And then it's turned out to be on them. That's
I'm
like,
the queen of
where are my glasses? I mean, like, we've
Yeah,
all
yeah.
done that, right? Like, maybe not. Maybe I have perimenopause. But listen, all I'm saying is, I just think like if you had Jared has learned to pivot. Somebody go, yeah, damn, I'm Jared too. Shell Bobo says I learned to pivot.
Yeah, Jared's learned to
he's
pivot.
learned to pivot more. He still gets annoyed, and I'll go, "You're not pivoting. You're acting like a dick. You're not pivoting." And he's like, "Okay," and he like takes the notes. You know what I
Signpost.
mean?
Yeah, it's a good signpost.
I'm just saying, I think if you want to be with this guy for a long time / forever, you got to work on this with him, because
Yeah.
you can't just be like, he's more intellectual. This is the way he is. He gets into a bad mood. No, you guys are a partnership. He can't just be in a bad mood and treat you like a dick and like walk off and do what he wants to do. Like, you know, have contingency plans for XYZ. Get your expectations figured out in the beginning. I want to hit this set and this set and this set and blah blah blah. But I really don't want to be out past 2, whatever. Like, whatever your
not at
things are. I mean, not at that, but I'm just saying, like, set your expectations and then be like, hey, I know we talked about this, but would it be okay if we actually went over to this or we stayed here? Like, I just think it should go both ways. And it feels like, to me, you're making a ton of concessions to like compensate for these bad moods, and he's making 0, but he feels bad you guys got separated,
right?
But he didn't really make any concessions for your good time.
100.
You know?
No, yeah, and that's why I'm like, I don't want to break up with. We're totally fine now.
Yeah,
of course.
But
It's
I will say this is like
a communication problem.
Yes, we have, and not only just that, it's like we both just get stressed out during vacations too. Like, that's why I completely forgot I had my wallet in my bag with me the whole time.
But
And
also,
was
I
like,
do have a quick question though. Polga Marie does bring up, maybe ask yourself why you're equating the wallet situation and fully fucking losing you in the crowd. And did this man encourage you to equate those things, or are you equating those things?
I'm equating it because I know one is
It's
a
not
bigger.
the same. It's
Yeah.
not the same.
No, there's
babe.
accidents.
One
Like,
was a
there are
mistake.
people make accidents, and people have accidents and mistakes. And like,
not the
maybe
same.
one of him walking away from the crowd from you was a mistake. Like, maybe he was like, I thought you were right behind me.
He just made the
But we
mistake a
shouldn't be
couple of
going through.
times.
But we shouldn't be going through and going, well, I did a bigger bad than him, and he did a smaller bad, and he was in a
Yeah.
bad mood because of my bad.
I do
It's like that.
know-
You're a partnership. It's not like a boom, like a shootout.
Right.
What makes it intellectual, by the way? I think I'd still like to have this conversation.
Tina, the real intellectual. I know. My bad.
Yes.
No, I'm the child of immigrants.
He
This is beaten
actually,
into me.
so-
This is completely different.
No, I appreciate you. I appreciate you calling in. I do think that in this situation, especially in a situation where you're doing drugs for days, it usually also is around day 3 when shit kind of falls apart.
No.
But it's also like, I get it, because people build up vacations. People
And also
build
that
up
too,
vacations,
yes.
and they're like, it has to be perfect. And I made this whole plan and blah, blah, blah. I mean, like, the first time Jared and I went to Hawaii, I had a location for every single day. afternoon and morning, sunset drinks, dinner. I mean, I had like and Jared was like, wow, super structured, huh? Like,
yeah.
I've learned to relax a little bit, you know, like. I think you guys need to like work together, and it can't just be you, because like, I mean, I know we're only talking to you right now, but
also he didn't even program the thing that would have.
Oh, come on!
Yeah,
Program the thing.
Program the fucking thing.
I want to look masculine, like when I'm walking around alone for 3 hours looking for my girlfriend.
What are you talking about?
It is manly to be lost.
Yeah.
Say that.
Oh
It is
yeah, I
manly to be
forgot.
lost.
I forgot.
Have you guys
Most
seen a
manly
girl
to
with
be
like a dark ponytail? No? All right, dope. See you later. It's like, come on, program the thing.
Find another owl statue.
And then getting upset when you yell at him just at the EDC festival. It just keeps making me laugh. It's like, how else are you supposed to talk?
Yeah, you have to
Yelling.
scream at each
It's
other.
like, I don't like your tone right now. You're screaming.
Inside voice. Inside voice. Oh my God. But thank you for telling us about this. And I do want to know, I'm not going to say, let us know in the future. Oh, you drinking Fireball, bitch? Hell yeah. Fireball. Sounds like you're ready for tomorrow's Pride Jackin'. And yes, Drea, I hope that we see you tomorrow. Twitch.tv.
Are you going to be playing the song Fireball by Pitbull?
I mean,
which is my children's favorite goddamn song right now.
Not really. Pitbull's not
I'm in
really
a nightmare
Pride
hell
per
where
se.
Rosie loves Pitbull.
Oh, jeez.
And it's making me crazy.
Pitbull's not really as queer
No,
as they
Oscar
go,
likes Selena Gomez and Rosie likes Pitbull. It's pretty on the nose.
It sounds like the children are celebrating Pride. But
They are.
They
are, absolutely.
Thank you. Love you, Drea. Thank you so much
Love
for.
you guys. Oh my gosh,
for being a part
thank
of
you.
chat, and thank you for calling in. And we are not going to give you more shit tomorrow on Jackin' for the boyfriend, but I might, Drea. Sorry.
We've got to wrap up because I got to get home to my children.
I have to go empty my bladder.
She's had to pee since hour 2.
Yeah, so I
Thank
really
you
got to
so
get out of
much
here.
to all of our bitchlings who called in. Thank you to Cena.
Thank you, Cena.
And
Yeah, those buzzballs will get you, babe.
I mean, he's been glassy-eyed since he walked out here with half a buzzball in his system.
They pack a punch.
Yeah.
Oh, they do. And thank you guys.
We're not this funny. He's like cracking up.
Thank you guys so much for hanging out with us during our live Bitchathon. We love getting. Also, we will have the best of the Bitchathon. If you weren't able to join us for the whole thing, we will have the podcast episode out for you guys soon.
And the full Bitchathon will be on our YouTube, which you're on right now.
Yes,
so you
make sure
already know.
You are following. Make sure that you are subscribed
Subscribed.
to Who's the Bee so that you get all of the notifications, because hopefully we will be doing more lives in the future.
And thank you to everybody who called in.
you guys.
Sorry if we couldn't answer your call, but you can go to who'sthebitch.com. You can leave us a voicemail.
Yes.
You can leave an email. You can DM us. There's a lot of different ways.
Home if you want, we might be able to hear it. Thank you guys.
I
so
hope
much.
everybody has a great summer. Oh my God, look. The tree is on my bin.
Oh my God, you
Okay.
got titty trees. So that means we gotta go. Everybody have a beautiful rest of your night, and I hope that you get your balls up, and hopefully you remember tomorrow. And if you do, come hang out with us on Twitch.
And please, nobody put a dog down for no reason. Bye.
Lord, bye everybody.